Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Role Seekers and the Legend of Nabell. My name is Dustin Ritchie, your humble dungeon master, both your best friend and your greatest enemy. It is 2025, and these are the Role Seekers!
Hey! That's
Minus
scary to
Yeah, minus Kevin. Kevin, we
Kevin
wish
is
you well.
gone.
So, new year, new players, empty seat. No, so welcome. If this is your first time joining us on Role Seekers, we are a group of local gamers just like you who role play for your enjoyment. Everything you see is completely improvised. Also, we play every other Tuesday at 6 p.m. right down here in the dungeon, so you can join us on Twitch and TikTok. Also, you can watch all of our previous episodes on YouTube or anywhere that you can listen to podcasts, so Spotify in particular. And you can start that adventure at roleseekers.com. Please, please, please join us, follow us, like us, share us. We do this just for the fun of it, and we love to hear from you. So you can join us on our Discord. You can find all of that information in our bio. So I don't have a ton of announcements. Oh wait, yes I do. So
Oh, wait.
There we go.
wait, yes I do. So really excited about this. So this is not going to be tonight, but we do have a new sponsor that's going to be working with us. This is Evil Genius Games, and this is their Everyday Heroes game system. We're going to be running one of these in Q1 of 2025, so be on the lookout for that. We're really excited. I will not be DMing it. It will be either Martin Bunicki or Trevor Spiegel. So we're going to be running that. Really excited.
You want to run it.
Yeah, so thank you. Shake and bake. They're going to run it together. It's going to be crazy. 2 games at the same time. So really excited about that. Evil Genius Games, thank you. These are really nice books. I mean, they sent these to us, and I was like, oh my gosh, look how big. So thank you so much for that. And then one really exciting announcement that I would like to announce, and we're going to be announcing it throughout the entire first half of the year, is that we are going to be launching a Kickstarter.
Yay!
So very excited. For the past few years, people have been asking, like, you should write a module. So we did. Martin and I have been working on it for about 6 months, and it is called The Curse of the Dreg Demore. That's all I'll reveal about it.
It feels like it's right along with where we're at in our game.
Maybe. Plans. So really excited about that. It's going to ideally launch the middle of March, and the Kickstarter launch page should be up hopefully in the next week or two so that you can get yourself notified and be on the lookout for that. But we'll be announcing that all over, and if you follow us on social media, get ready for some bombardments of that.
And amazing art.
Yeah, and amazing.
The art is great.
It is great.
And we'll be talking more about the artists and things as that comes out. So, without any further ado, it's Tuesday night. Let's roll some dice. Welcome back, everyone. So, we're going to jump in, start playing some Dungeons and Dragons. Also, I want to just throw these out because I'm pretty excited. So, we've been using these little these trackers, and now they've got photos of our characters. Yay! Thank you, Technomancer. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, so
Oh my
beautiful.
gosh. It's like, you
Sexy.
know,
It's like looking in the mirror.
I wish.
Oh God, what happened to your?
Now, yeah, now we need Silas. No, I'm just
Yeah, and let's pay for that art.
Okay,
Worth it.
so our last game ended. You are currently within the kingdom of the blood sorcerers of Kef. For simplicity, you're in the lands of Kef. Let me start some music so that we can set the mood.
I feel like it's gonna be less joyous than the Christmas game.
Oh, hi, Kevin.
Hi,
Hey, Kevin, I hope you feel okay.
Come on, Kevin!
Yeah.
Kevin, is your ankle broken?
I thought you were in the hospital, Kevin.
You can use your phone in that.
They don't have service in the hospital. Okay, so you are in the lands of Kef. Kef is a land ruled by a being who uses blood magic. It seems as though he is empowered by his own servants, and so as you've traveled throughout the somber hills of Kef, you've encountered several villages, and they are a people forlorn. They are a people that seem like the life has been drained out of them, both literally and metaphorically. The people have not revolted against their tyrannical leaders because even though they are imposing great restrictions on them, they are also protecting them from the chain, the cult of the iron chain to the west. And it seems that they are even more afraid of them. You've encountered one being of the iron chain. He was a homunculus of rage and destruction. And unfortunately, Helena has encountered the blood sorcerers of Kef, Acuras. We learned that Acuras is very old, very powerful, and not originally from Tyve.
And we won't find any more out about that because somebody sprained their ankle. It's not broken.
Nice.
Good.
So, last game you left at the bequest of several villagers. Also, you stayed off the roads and were able to get past a wagon that seemed to be carrying back a fanatic back to the keep. You met an Edinari. So, in the world of Nabell, there are two primary groups of what we'll consider elves. There are the Inari and the Vanari. Inari represent more of the wood elves, Vanari are more like high elves. The Edinari are a new folk. They are called the Shadow Folk, and they seem to be indigenous to Tyve. What's really interesting about them is they live in a land that seems to be between lands. And while one of them has decided to venture with you, their name is
Lendra.
she seemingly cannot materialize during the daytime. At least that's what you've seen thus far. She is ethereal and walks alongside you, but she did said she would help.
There's also the dark elves.
There are the dark elves, yes, the Umtharans. Thank you. Sorry. There are the Umtharans. Ali is an Umtharan. So, and they worship the god of death, Umtharas. So, lots of lore. Please stick with us, but it gets better. So, you have decided to head to a town called Chichnev, spelled TCH''NEV. Chichnev on the border of the Venglamar Plateaus and a land called Dragda, said to be the home of the Dragdamor.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Okay, so
Like the curse?
like the curse of the Dragdamor is not set in Dragda. So
I thought it was just a word like rats. That's a curse.
curses. Curse you,
Figure
Dragdamor.
it out.
I'm going to say that the night has passed without incident. So you may heal. You have stayed off of the roads, and in the morning light, you begin your sojourned journey toward Chichnev.
Oh, that's good.
Jamie, I'm so sorry. Remind me of the name of the character you're playing.
Kira.
Kira. That's
character
right.
sheet's
And I
just
think
not
we
in my
mispronounced
binder.
that a million.
So
I
I'm gonna
mispronounced
go just
Kira.
grab that.
Thank you.
Kira. With a rolled R.
Kira.
Kura.
Guys, let's go ahead and go over who's with you right now, just so that we're all on the same page. You currently have a few adventurers. So you've got Silas,
Ernan,
Ernan,
Rue, and Thmarek?
I don't think Rue went.
No, Rue didn't.
Rue
He's
did not.
not.
You decided.
yeah, because
Mark-
he's in
He's
his
hanging
shadow.
out with.
He's not in a shadow?
Yeah, he's in our shadow.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
you-
we
are you
decided
thinking about
you
Thamara?
let us take both of them, I thought.
Yeah, you guys really fought for that.
Yeah.
Okay, Rue and Thmarek are with you. Kiera and Ned.
That's right,
Ned.
And Elendra. So you have a pretty good party size.
Yeah.
So please keep that in mind as you are traversing. Also, again, remember that what you do, especially on the mainlands of Tyve, have repercussions. So if you decide to focus on the small things, you may let the big things slip. Just
What's the
throwing
big
it out
thing?
there.
Yeah, what big things?
Cool. So let's go ahead and get into tonight's game.
And I've got us at +2 on light.
I know Kevin's not here.
Kevin's not here.
I have +2.
Kevin, what are we at?
Kevin,
What am I, chopped
Pay
liver?
attention
+2.
to our needs.
I believe Martin.
Always think
+1
about
medicine,
ourselves.
+1
I
perception,
also have
natural
that written down.
light. All right.
It sounded right to me, but I don't keep track of it. I trust you guys.
It's disappointing because I want to open the dark room.
What would you guys like to do?
So before we made our side journey, we were on our way towards Chichnev, and we still need to get there because we need to buy cold weather gear.
So, but before kind of like the plateaus, the tundra starts, there's going to be a town at the base of kind of like the mountains.
Yeah,
and
that's
up
where we
those
need
I think
areas.
that's
where.
Chichen.
Yeah,
that is Chichnev.
That
So,
is
so,
Chichen.
so
okay.
the base of the plateau is actually a town called Eilenar, but you're very far away from that. Chichnev will be the first town that you would come across.
Okay.
That's where we're at.
We're
Wasn't there like 3 towns super close to each other?
You do have the map, and
Yeah.
you can show the map too.
but we decided not to go to them
Right.
because they were out of the way.
Yeah, we were trying to be.
Wait, who were we going to?
There were those 3
Forlorn
towns
Fair.
that we could have went to that we didn't.
Oh, right.
And then you guys
The
would let us stay by the
sacrifices?
church.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. So, is the moon elf here?
She is
But ethereal because it's daytime.
ethereal.
Can she communicate with us?
I guess you'd have to talk
I
to
don't-
her.
Is she?
How far away are we from the town? I'll ask her.
She extends her hands.
About this far.
I don't get
I
it.
wonder if this is some sort of like standardized sign language amongst her people.
I don't get it.
I think she's just trying to tell us that it's a far journey.
So you're this far away. I caught a fish this big.
That makes
Long.
Wait, do you go fit? Do you fish?
I did.
Never heard you talk about that, Normandy.
I like to fish too.
Fish are good.
I
It's
miss
fine.
fishing.
I don't. I really don't.
I was always
Dude.
one for catching.
Good. Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
By all means.
Oh yeah.
As you break down camp and head into the somber hills, being very wary of what I'll say would be guards, patrols that would
Bless
be
you.
escorting, that would be patrolling the roads, you start to head toward what you believe would be Chichnev. Last time, Bjorn, you had a high enough survival history roll that you do recall that there is a crossroads where the town of Chichnev is. To the south of Chichnev are the stones of the old gods, probably like 2 to 3 weeks journey by foot. And that is where your people once crossed the now sundered delta. That's how
we did
you
cross there.
So
Oh, cool. Okay.
you don't know much, like you know the landscapes, but you didn't stop to investigate anything.
Right.
So,
How well?
Bjorn.
I'm sorry. How well traveled does this road seem?
not very well. I mean, like it is a main road, but it's not like there's tons of people on it.
So I guess a question, and maybe I'll right, Alendra, should we be like trying to stay off this road? If people see us, is it going to be problematic for us? So, right, she's saying yes. So I think maybe we don't want to be traveling on this road. Maybe we want to be like, I don't know, 500 feet away. What's the tree cover like off of the road?
It's not great. So you are in a mesa area.
Okay.
Long mesa. Think the central Spain area.
But it's not like we're not allowed to be here.
Right, but I don't want anyone to think that we look good for like our blood. And Alendra just said we shouldn't be seen.
Yeah, but so I'm confused. Don't they just like take one person a town like every so often and take their blood?
Well, I wouldn't know that unless I saw the special one-off episode.
Alendra, would it be safer for us to travel at night?
Well,
She continues to mime certain things. She mimes what would be like the sun. She mimes covering her face. She's trying to communicate with you,
Yeah.
but she can't.
look,
Are you saying that we should potentially disguise ourselves?
She nods in agreement.
Okay, like we should try to look like these people, or we should.
She
just
points
not
to
be
you and
seen?
just goes, kind of like you do. She's like,
oh, but the rest of us should look
Oh, you want to look more like me?
maybe.
more forlorn and desperate.
Yes.
More pale.
She signs the money sign. Like poverty.
Okay, we don't want to be robbed and stuff.
Do I look poverty? Do I look poor?
She can smell the poor.
I've got a disguise kit. As you might recall, I'm a master of disguise. Remember, Erden and I pulled off an incredible ruse.
Multiple times,
Right.
remember?
So what are you guys? You're wearing robes, right?
I'm wearing like a big coat.
Are you? Do you have robes on? No.
Not so much.
You
robes.
were literally from the richest family. Your coat
I'll go
is
in my
probably
bag.
really nice.
So like I'm wearing.
No, you remember I was out on my own for
I'm
a year.
wearing
thing's
Demetrius'
trashy.
cloak that I found.
You are.
So I grabbed like another black cloak.
Yeah, I mean, we have been traveling like on boats and things, so I'm sure we're
Yeah,
not.
you're not like well put together,
But
but,
we
you
can-
don't look as forlorn as the
Right,
villagers.
we can maybe like your axe is very noticeable. I don't know if there's any way to make it less noticeable. Maybe you can lean on it like.
It's
Do you wanna-
massive. Like it's
Like,
as
do
big
one
as a
of you
beer.
want to wear this cloak that I wore when like our ship wrecked? And like it's just kind of
Tattered.
tattered.
So I think we are going to try, and we're
Yeah.
going to take her advice.
Perfect.
So
I have
do you want to
your-
roll for that of some kind?
You can disguise. Yeah, disguise yourself. But just remember, you only have what you have. So the
Yeah.
disguise will be not like perfect, but it will be. You guys can
I
make yourself
also
a little
wonder-
dirtier. Erden actively refuses.
to disguise himself?
Yes, because he believes that he looks quite nice and he cares about his appearance.
Didn't he have like a cardigan or something?
Can you slap some sense into this man?
Well, Aaron, but you won't look nice if they like mess you up with like a fist.
Well, how about like I'm your tailor, I'm your handler.
They don't.
For the poor
hand
people who
part.
travel with our tailor. I don't know.
Yeah, we can't have a tailor.
So with this in mind, Ned starts to take off his plate mail.
Oh, no.
Well, you know what?
Oh, he's got like shining
Well-
gold plate.
What if Ernan is some?
Squire?
Yeah, and that's pretty good. Well, Ernan's like Ned Squire, and we're just like the serfs who carry the baggage.
It's like lordish.
We could also have someone. I was thinking we could also sort of spread ourselves out so there's one person in front and one person in back, and if either one of them sight people coming, they can warn everyone else to get off the road. Like, rather than traveling in one party, we could have someone kind of in the front
Yeah.
and in the back, and they can whistle or something.
Silas looks fine, right?
He does kind of look fine.
I mean,
he's in armor, but let me see what type of armor he is wearing. Breastplate. So he's wearing breastplate. It's pretty tarnished. It's old. He's a captain of the guard. It's got some black marks on it and stuff. Like he does not look majestic. Kind of looks a little bit like a cutthroat now, like being on the road with you guys for a while.
So I actually do have like fabric and thread and like fabric dye and stuff. So anybody want?
Oh yeah. Can you give me a large square of fabric?
Yeah, but I only have white, but I do have some like black dye and some red dye.
It doesn't need to be dyed. Just the white fabric is fine.
All right. give
Okay.
you like a yard of fabric.
Oh, perfect. So I'm gonna take my great axe and I'm gonna wrap over the blade to make it look like it's one of those hobo sticks.
Perfect.
Yeah. Sneak attack.
So I guess
I'm ready.
I'll roll.
You probably don't look that. You look fine.
You look
Yeah,
great.
100%. You look a little tribal, honestly,
I was
for the
gonna
main
say, yeah.
one, but so let's go ahead and roll disguise kits. I mean disguise kits.
So it'd
roll
be like
disguise.
performance?
That'll work.
Oh gosh dang
You're
it.
probably not dressed nice.
Hang on, guys. We're gonna go ahead and do
Oh.
Whisper,
I
right?
have rolled. It's a
No,
14.
no. I mean,
deception. We're gonna do deception.
Do we all need to do deception if we already look?
Alrighty.
not bad.
You do not, Allie.
Okay.
Okay.
Nin-
Okay.
19.
If I give
Dirty
someone a cloak, will that help them?
You know what? I'm gonna sorry, you can keep your roll, but I'm gonna change it to stealth. I think that's more appropriate.
Stealth?
Yeah. I don't know
Even
what
better.
disguise.
15.
I don't know what disguise is, honestly.
17.
To me, deception would make the most sense if you want my opinion.
Yeah, I feel like it is more of a charisma based.
Perfect. We'll do well. So disguise self, I think, used to be intelligence. It was crafting. You were crafting yourself.
I'm even better with that.
I think it should be however you want to do it. Do you want to do it intelligently, or do you want to just like make it look good?
Yeah, so you can decide how you would like to do it. So if you're going to use your charisma based more on your personality or how you're walking and acting and performing, or if you want to actually make yourself look different, you can use intelligence. If you are going to slink, like it would be stealth. So you decide.
Cool. Okay.
And then I'll check the actual rules because I don't know.
Aaron, are you gonna do anything?
I'm going to be the squire. And I think that will work very well for me.
Ned.
It was a good idea, Whisper.
Well, it was really.
I have
Normandy's.
experience.
So at this, Ned steps up. And quite honestly, I think that there's quite a few knights in this area as he just like, even the dull sun behind clouds, he is shining.
As he's so pale.
I
Okay,
think
so
I was
then,
wearing white armor.
so then I go take my extra black cloak and I just go put it over Ned
Perfect.
because dim that
A
light.
perfect addition to my perfect disguise.
So I guess. Alright, I guess that's what we got, Alendra. What do you say?
She shrugs.
Perfect.
So you begin.
Yep.
I need to know who is in the back and who is in the front.
What do you guys like? Do you guys like that idea? Of
Yeah.
Having someone kind of.
Oh, yeah.
in the
Yeah.
I
front?
think Silas should be in the front.
I think
No, I think Silas
we're
could take
talking
up.
Yeah.
about further ahead.
So you're looking at the
Yeah.
people that are like scouts.
Yeah.
Backwards.
So I think I could scout in the front.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I
And
don't.
probably, well, no. You need to stick with us.
I'll go. I don't.
Actually, I think you two as scouts
I can go up front too.
would be the best. We need to stay and protect the group.
Does anyone want-
Good look.
Do we want to take Aaron in with us? Because
Go with
I
it.
feel like the three of us look a little more normal.
Forgot you're a ranger. I
Or
was
wait,
thinking we were both-
Aaron
Too
is.
many. Yeah, if too many of us go in front, then.
Okay, we can just do two.
But do we want someone to trail behind us?
Again, just because I don't have the rage like you do does not mean that I do not have barbarian heart. I am barbarian. I just do not fight with my hands. I'm a very good lookout, Bjorn.
Do you
You're-
want to look
but-
at? Do you want to keep?
You're a
Do you want to
great
stay in the
fighter, which is
back
what I
and
wanted
make
you
sure that
here.
nobody's coming up on us?
Yes. I want to do my part.
I feel like this hatred is very personal.
So who is in front and who's back? Sorry. Just for clarity.
Front?
Yep.
So we're Whisper and I are going a little bit ahead, and then the main group, and then Kiara, and who else do you want to stay kind of back with you? Ned, Silas.
Well, I would have suggested you.
He's got to protect the whole group.
Are we sure?
I'll stay next to Ned. That way the disguise is perfect.
You want
I
to
think
keep?
it's just
Why don't you
one-
keep Normandy back with you?
I'll take the man with the magic hands.
Thank you.
And they're not
That's what
staying
this
super
would be.
far behind, just a little bit.
All right.
Okay, good talk. So, as you guys head, 1, and 2 is you. 3, 4, 5, 6 is you. Okay, so after about 2 hours of traveling, you see a group of 2 people, so a pair, approaching
From the front.
from the front.
So Martin and I do.
Correct.
So I think
What do they look like?
what we need to know is whether we would like immediately like signal them to get off
So
the
like
road.
because I
or-
can cast message.
Perfect. So, perception checks, please.
Nat 20.
You believe that these are citizens of the keep. So they are dressed in white cloaks.
Oh.
They look to be out on a long walk. They're very far away from the keep, but they don't quite look 100% human.
Okay, so they look like what was described to take Jamie.
Correct. You do believe that even though you're looking at them from a distance, it is likely they've seen the 2 of you. They have not seen your group.
So tell them to.
I'm gonna message Bjorn.
Okay.
2 blood sorcerer people coming probably saw us, but you guys hide.
Keeping your
Yeah.
eyes open for us.
Okay, as soon as she tells me that, which way is the wind blowing?
Survival.
Oh, okay. Whew, 9. So not horrible.
So you think it's blowing to the east, but
Okay.
you're not positive.
So we want to go. I want to look downwind. And what is the best place I think we could get off the road and hide?
So, being in a mesa, you believe that the best place you could hide would probably be stomach flat on the ground.
Is
But
there another? Is it even a little, like a 5-foot rolling hill that we could kind of get behind?
I would say that's probably about 600 feet away. You'd have to book it, and
I
it's
would say
potentially
that
that they-
Kevin would probably cast his little hidey house.
That takes 10 minutes.
Oh, does it?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Everybody off the road. We need to head east. Once we find a divot, lay down, lay flat, and I want to lead the group to what I think would be the best spot to.
Okay, so at this, Kiara and you do not have any idea.
They're not very far behind.
Maybe they'll see.
So I
would
think
hope
that
you
he
would
would-
wave to them.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause
sure.
they're
yeah.
just a little far behind.
Okay.
Like wave to them as you're running,
Right.
and then
I yell as loud as I can to you.
They're far
Do
enough
you?
back.
No, God, no.
Okay.
You didn't roll too good.
give a message
Nope.
to them too.
5?
Like I assume that they're just like
Nice.
90 feet back.
5?
Yeah, I got a passive perception of 12.
9.
Okay, so the 2 of you are talking. They run into the woods, and after, I'm going to say about 60 seconds, you notice that they're gone.
Where did we go? Where did it go?
I'm guessing I can see her in the distance, right?
So if you can see them, then they could, then the...
No, you can't see us.
We're pretty far.
That's so karma.
It's a big group. How did we lose them?
I mean, did something come from behind?
I don't.
I mean, they
There's no
must
one
have.
behind. Wait, if there's nothing. Did they.
I don't know.
I mean, I think you guys would be smart enough to know that like we're scouting, so
Do we hide?
I
Go in
Yes.
the woods. Go in the woods.
There's no way.
There are no
there's no woods, but there's divots. You can hide.
Go hide in a ditch.
we're gonna hide.
You run into the mesa and you hide. I'll need stealth checks from everybody, please.
So
we're
I don't
gonna,
think
like,
we're gonna hide.
No, I'm like
Wait a
huddling. Like,
minute.
we're
Follow
just
me.
heading for Chishtev.
Yep. So
They're
it
like-
just like cloaks up,
Yep.
We go die!
and we're just gonna walk like we're not even gonna talk to these people.
We're rolling.
9s,
8.
8s. Aaron and what'd you roll?
13.
Okay, that's not terrible. So Aaron and Ned will roll with you. 19 and a 10. So Ned disappeared, even with his shiny armor. Okay. Yeah. So and then I'm not gonna roll Silas. He just kind of goes into the woods. So after about, I'm gonna say 5 minutes, the two approach. They look as though, like, I want you to imagine this is very Bridgerton, like they're walking like kind of together.
Posh.
And the one looks over at you. It is a man and a woman. So the woman looks at you, kind of scoffing.
No.
Two of us.
Come on, we gotta get to town.
Okay, they are going to investigate you.
I mean, we're just gonna walk past them, right?
I know. She's looking at you.
Well, we should. Trying to look obsequious.
Oh, that's a big word.
Where are you going?
Teach them.
You do not bow.
Sorry, we were surprised, Your Eminency.
We're both like huddled over.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're just not. We're both tired and been traveling, so.
Okay, so
Please forgive us.
please. Okay, so I'm Allie. D100. You want high or low? You get 2 rolls.
I get to roll?
No.
Well, hi,
Okay,
because I'm not rolling.
45.
That's not good.
The second roll. 7.
Whoa.
Why didn't I get to roll?
So would you like, you wanted high, so 45. Okay. So she kind of leans in and she starts to smell. I can tell you have been on the road for some time. Where are you coming from?
What's the name of the town? I'm so sorry. We are so famished. That.
First town we're getting to. It's just a small village, about 3 days travel back. We call it Plainsville.
Deception.
I mean, it's just what
The little cherry on top.
it's just what we call it. That's not bad. 18.
Perfect. She's got a 2 to her roll. It would, of course, be called Plainsville, would it not?
Or just simple folk, Your Eminence.
Just because you're heading to Chichnef does not mean you get to leave the rule of Kef.
Is Chicha not in?
Do you understand me?
We would never want to leave the rule of Kev. We like the protection.
The man approaches. You are brazen to tell us you are going all the way to the edge of our boundaries, to the god-forsworn lands of Chichnev.
Were they not? I mean,
It's where our family is.
it's also where we heard we could buy a goat.
If you do not return, we will make a visit to this Plainsville.
Oh, well, why would we not want to return?
Cattle are allowed to graze, and they turn from you and start to walk away.
Yikes.
Um,
Can you send message in your head? Or do you
no,
have to
but like, let's
speak?
just keep going. Like,
Okay.
walk.
So they continue to walk toward the group who is hidden with their nice low rolls.
As this is happening, we're in the divots, right? So, get down low. And no, hold on. I'm gonna take the dirt that we're like on, that we're laying on, and I'm going to rub it across his face. And I'm going to rub it across my face as well.
Okay.
+1 to stealth.
And I think as soon as they're out of sight, we would kind of circle back so we could try and keep an eye.
Sure.
Yes.
I'm trying to cover our scent.
And I would
not
also
walk.
message them again too.
Do you have to be able to see them for message?
No.
Okay, perfect. Just a direction, right?
Yeah, and Bjorn, don't let them see you.
And don't mention
Cover
a
your
town
eyes.
called
Don't let
Plainsville.
them see you.
Cover your arms in the mud.
Wherever you're
Also,
from,
thank
it's
God
not
we gave them a
Plainsville.
town that doesn't exist.
Perfect.
So when we don't come back,
higher than you.
they
No one's gonna suffer for it. Although there could be several towns of Plainsville in this land.
Ah, well, that's just bad karma.
I mean, there's a lot of little villages. We've already seen many.
So are we not allowed to go to teach there?
Apparently not.
Would have
That
been
would have been
nice to
helpful
know.
information.
That
from,
would. Why did nobody tell us? This could have gone so horribly wrong.
So,
We'll be having a conversation with
so
Elendra.
12 is the passive perception of these creatures. So did anyone roll lower than 12?
Like a lot of them.
So they're not actively looking for you, so they will have a disadvantage. But they have
I'll take that.
But they have a +2 to see.
Oh no.
What'd you get?
9.
Alright, so they can't.
I think Trevor got a 9 too, right?
Yep.
But they have disadvantage.
But they're gonna run into them first.
We got this.
So you'll have extra time to.
So, they walk toward the mesa fields, and one of them stops abruptly and slowly turns their head, just kind of sniffing the air. And then they walk like about waist into the field. I smell something. The man comes and puts his hand on her shoulder. What is it, my love? There's something out there in the wheat. I think they're hiding from us, as they should. I will give them a gift. And you see her dig her long nail into her, like the palm of her hand, and blood starts to just kind of pool down onto the ground. As it does, it coagulates into this. It looks like a bug.
I'm guessing we're like sleuthing back, right, Martin?
I grow tired of this. Let us return to the keep. And within a moment, they just disperse into mist, and something scurries into the mesa grass.
It's a face hugger.
How big?
It's about this big, so it's
Okay.
about
Oh.
like
Oh, face hugger.
it's like the size of a
Is it like a
marshmallow.
big
You
beetle?
say about like a large
Oh, it looks like a beetle.
I love the Beatles.
Ringo.
I would like to do a perception check to see if I see them disappear or
You see him disappear.
see him disappear. Did I see her do some
Oh, yeah.
magical? Everybody, quick! We need to go back to the road. She did something, and we're not safe here.
We're running now.
You don't even know.
I would be running back to the road at this point.
Okay.
You gotta go find them. They're just laying in the mud.
They're fine. They're fine. We need to get back to the road.
Okay, so you start to head back to the road. As you do, you've got Aaronin, you, Torin, Thamarik,
Yep.
Silas?
Ned.
Ned and
Silas, and Ned. Okay, so we're gonna have to blend
And
it down.
Mystique.
And they would be, I mean, the way I'm kind of imagining it is they're coming back to the road, we're way up here, and we start circling back. So, like, we might all, we might come out, like, maybe 50 feet in front of them, 75 feet in front of them,
And they're laying in the ditch still,
and they're
further
still laying
back.
in the ditch.
Alendra is ethereal.
Yeah.
We got Torin.
So she can take this beetle thing, right?
It's not gonna.
But she's magic.
And Thamare.
What you magic people do?
No.
I want the beetle.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it.
But why?
Okay, 1d6. Bjorn.
Oh.
I mean, it makes sense. I'm running first.
So you run first, and all of a sudden
Whoa.
you just hear this, and something jumps out.
Facehugger.
Dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Come
I'm cool
on.
with that. Come on.
14.
There we go. What do I need?
14.
Got it.
Okay, so this beetle comes running at you. How do you get out of the way of it?
It would. Basically, I would, if it's jumping up at my face, I would
It's
like
coming towards your stomach.
towards my stomach.
Correct.
Oh, okay. I would end up probably deflecting it, like almost like parrying it, probably with my knapsack that I have.
So you do that. It jumps. You hit it with your
Oh yeah.
the hilt of your blade, and it falls into the ground on its back, and immediately scurries over, and then splits into two.
now
'cause
it's
it looks
too
like blood.
smaller.
Yeah, it looks like blood, and then it like bursts into two.
Oh,
Capture it.
I'm gonna take my capture it. Absolutely not.
Knapsack.
I'm gonna take my hand
It's
axe
gonna keep multiplying.
and I'm gonna go for another one.
Go ahead and hit it.
And now it's gonna be 50 beetles.
Stop.
Trevor.
Trevor's like Scoot Swarm.
Stop. Oh, I know. Trevor
he's
He's a
knows this.
barbarian. Let him hit his
Yeah.
thing.
Bjorn is doing what he
He's
thinks
trying
is
to make
right.
little beetles so they're
At
easier
13?
to capture.
13 plus.
No, it is 13 to hit. Yeah, 13 with the hand axe.
They're pretty small, so you're gonna miss.
Okay.
So it just kind of scurries underneath. You miss the one. The group is there. So at this point, the NPCs aren't 100% sure what's going on. They're not going to help you. Aaronin is there though. What is it?
Blood beetles.
The fuck is that? So he comes up and he sees one. Oh shit! It's exactly what it sounds like.
Look at him. I'm like, I don't know what the hell they are either. And I'll swing it again.
So you have 2 attacks.
Yeah, I actually do.
Then you can.
That works.
And we'll start running towards. I assume we'll start
14
running towards
this
Bjorn
time.
when we
If
see
we
him
see
swinging
it-
his weapon.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
14 hits it. Yeah, and they're running towards you.
Yeah, we see him in combat, so we're coming.
Oh, well, 4 damage.
How big are they now?
Okay, so you hit it, and it bursts again. Now
Go.
they're 3.
How big are they?
So they keep getting half in size.
So now we're talking like the smaller ones are,
Burger size.
yeah.
So Aaronin sees that you do that, and Aaronin's not 100% sure what to do because all he has is melee weapons.
Try singing to them.
Burn them.
So he looks around, doesn't see anybody. Wizard! We need a wizard!
Somebody fire!
Cover your mouth! And he covers his mouth, just not sure what to do.
They jumped in my stomach!
And he takes the dodge action. Okay, so the rest of the group, what do you guys do? You hear him yell, like on the wind, wizard!
I think that's
I think we go. I want to go.
Okay, so you start running toward it.
Yeah.
You're about 120 feet away, so you can move at your full
need
speed.
fire.
Perfect. Can I see what's happening around them?
So you can't see, you do not have clear line of sight. They are
Oh.
completely obscured because they're in the brush.
Okay.
You see like them because they're standing out
Like
of the
just
wheat.
swinging at
and
stuff.
swinging at stuff. So you have a general idea that if you try to do an area effect spell, you will hit.
How far
Alex.
away are we?
Do it!
Watch out! Fireball.
Did you say
You will
fireball?
hit everybody.
Yeah,
you
like-
will hit your whole group.
Everyone.
Like
Wait,
you
everyone?
won't hit
I thought
those
it was
two.
just them or
No,
Trevor and Aaron.
But like, would you
it's-
really have any? Like, would you cast fireball into your allies
For-
without knowing
like-
what's going on?
He's yelling fire.
No, he said wizard.
I
Trevor's
said we
yelling
need
fire.
fire. I didn't say fireball, but I said we need fire.
I'm not gonna stop.
Or wait,
you do what
hold
you
up.
want. You're gonna hit all the NPCs.
Is it okay? It's everyone. Okay,
Right,
I thought
so
it was
Alex is
just
there.
Aaron.
If it was just me
Yeah.
and Aaron, I would also say go for it. But
How far are we away?
You will get there soon. You circled around, but you were 120 feet away, so you're gonna get there pretty quick.
how funny would that be? You're some like poor schmuck like a mile away, and all of a sudden there's like a mini mushroom cloud, like. Like, oh my
Magic
God.
sorcerers.
You don't have a ton of hit points. Fireball can still like kill people.
Oh yeah.
Especially NPC.
Yeah.
It hit Whisper and it was fun.
What are you guys doing?
Running.
Yeah, just going further towards them.
60 feet. Jamie?
I'm still running.
Kieta, 60 feet toward him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. You're 60 feet away.
They're not calling for me.
All right. So you guys were about 60. So on your turn, you're 60 feet away from them. What
I'll
would you
get
guys
all
like
the way.
to do?
I would get all the way to them.
You're going to get all the way to them?
Yeah. Bjorn, what are you swinging at?
They're I'm going to attempt to. Are they moving super quick? No. Okay. There's these blood magic beetles, and every time you attack them, they split in two.
Oh, I want to see one.
So you will see them if you reach them. Like you
Yeah,
see
but I
3
can't
on the
do
ground.
anything with
Correct.
them, right? Yeah, like I want to pick one up.
Okay. So you can't do that yet?
Yeah.
Whisper, what would you like to do?
Am I just getting there?
Well, you're a rogue, so you technically have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have
Super
like an
dash.
action.
So when I get there, I see them and I hear what he said, and I am pulling off my cloak, and I don't know. I probably can't take an action yet, but my plan is going to be.
Can because
can
you
I?
moved and dashed, so you have an
Okay.
action.
So, are they spread out? Are they sort of separated?
So the 2 that just blew up are right next to each other, and then the 1 is like, let's say, 5 feet away.
So I would like to try and sort of like jump on one with my cloak and see if I can like pin it on the
The
ground.
big one or one of the 3? So we have
Are there 4 total?
yeah we have
There are
one
3
here.
right
There are 3 total. One that's bigger,
No,
right?
there'd
No,
be.
there's one. There was one, and then he hit him, and then there were 2, and then he hit one, and that one went to.
We have 3.
No, there's 4. Because
You
there's
had
2.
1,
wait,
then 2,
wait,
then 2.
One just splits
two
off.
split, but then I hit it again, right?
No, you
No,
missed.
you only hit one time because
Okay,
you hit
okay.
13 and a
There's
14.
3.
And are
You guys
they
would
all,
like
guys are
6
three.
out
are
of
they all
six.
the, are they all the same size, or is
Third
one,
grade math is hard.
2
Two
of them are
smaller.
smaller.
One of them is
I'm
larger.
going for the larger one.
Perfect.
No.
So let's
And
go
like-
ahead and try to. You're
like-
going to do an attack.
You're
with
grappling it.
your grapple.
And can
Oh,
that be
nice.
acrobatics, or is that
It's got to be. Well,
what is it?
I'm going to say it's a grapple.
It's a
So
grapple,
that's-
so it's athletics.
Athletics.
Yeah.
That's
I might burn down this field.
Oh.
well, 14.
Okay, this thing's got a +1 to its strength. Oh, it moves out of the way.
Shoot. Yeah, so I jump on the ground, like trying to catch it, and
Okay, so as you are on the ground, it moves out of the way, and now they're going to go. It crawls up onto your back.
yeah.
And you see these 2 pincers move and try to bite you.
Well, somebody get this off my back.
Oh, we'll roll out of the way.
It's got a +2 to hit, so your AC, unfortunately, you are prone, so it has a advantage.
Advantage.
Oh. How about them rules?
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so the 2 pincers go right into the small, like right underneath your shoulder blades, goes piercing through your leather, and I need a Constitution saving throw. Unfortunately, it is a 16.
Yeah. You got this.
I got it. I rolled a 16.
Okay, so the creature disappears into your body, like it just like all of it goes directly into you, and then you feel this nausea come over you, and you're just it goes away, and you feel all right.
Oh, okay.
For an
But it's gone. It's somewhere inside.
It's
of
in
me.
you.
It's inside.
There's something inside of me.
The next one will go for you. Because it is split, it has disadvantage. +2 to hit. 15.
Hit.
15 hits you.
Well, I have a 17.
Sorry, disadvantage. It does
with
not
the
hit you.
shield.
It does not hit you. And the next one will go for either you or Aaron, because you're the nearest. Odds. It goes for you. Disadvantage, +2 to hit.
What do you want to pick one up?
Yeah, well,
I picked one up.
12.
miss.
Okay, it completely misses. And we're at top of order. Trev, you're up.
All right, DM. Need a ruling.
Okay, you're gonna kill Whisper.
Multiply in my
I
corner.
take it.
It's inside, it just decapitates.
So you remember that kid in the mushroom?
No chances.
Lighting a torch.
Okay.
Bonus action or action? When we are in turn base.
I really think lighting. I don't know.
I'll look it up.
I don't know because it wouldn't be a bonus action.
What is-
There's
what
no
is-
bonus action.
Bet it-
It's like a free action. You get free actions. I don't know how long. Like lighting a torch to me though, I think would take some time.
It's an action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, you got 6 seconds. You'd have to take out the torch. You'd have to light it. You know.
Oh, I completely agree with your ruling. I just was hoping for a freebie.
Yeah. So
Anywho.
free actions are things though, like you can open
Opening
doors
Super
and
simple.
stuff. You can
Yeah.
hand something to someone.
You absolutely made the right call, but you're wrong. So I'm gonna go ahead and light a torch, and I'm gonna hand it to the next person who's closest to me.
Perfect.
Whoever basically would go next. So I'll toss. Veer's gonna want to try to capture him. Ernan. I'll toss it to Ernan. Ernan, burn the bug.
All right, I'll try. So he goes over to the small bug that just attacked you.
Did you just use your turn to? You just lit the torch, right?
Yeah.
Die, foul beast! Oh, sorry.
Dag-
I used the evil die. I'm not gonna use the evil die with Ernan.
Good call.
Not yet.
Okay, 7 plus 7 is 14.
All
So
right.
he hits the creature. I'm going to say a torch does 1d6 fire damage. 2 damage. The creature lights on fire.
Oh.
And just evaporates.
Yeah.
nice.
Should have cast fireball.
And second attack.
Everybody thinks
So he
you're
goes to the
so
second
dumb.
one and attacks.
Well,
And
kinda
misses
dumb.
with a 10. And the torch goes out. Ah, shit! All right. Jamie and Eli.
So if I get within 30 feet, will I be able to see? Nah, I will?
Yep.
Oh. There's one bug left?
There's one bug left.
I'll fire a firebolt at it.
Okay, so Firebolt is ranged to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're gonna have disadvantage because he is tiny and he's on the ground and he's covered.
That is. All right.
We're also in a
First die, just in case it's a nat one.
Perfect. Well, disadvantage is you just roll at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Lower.
14?
Hit.
Oh.
As the fireball hits it, it just.
Right, it looks like we all killed one.
Are we out of initiative?
You may be out of initiative. if you'd like.
So immediately, I just like go and like, do you have armor on or is it ripped through your leather?
Yeah, I've studied leather.
Ooh, this is good. This is called necrotic
Whisper,
skin.
take,
Look, is it
take
in
that
me?
off.
Look in me.
Take that off.
What?
I want to look on your back.
Whisper. Yeah.
I'll boil some water.
So yeah,
I was thinking
we're
the
like,
same thing.
You gotta suck out the poison. You gotta suck out the
Oh, I
poison.
100% do.
but
saw this
before he
once.
does, I want to look at the wound. Can I please investigate?
Okay, so there are 2 incisor marks in his back, and you see what looks like venom moving through his body. There's 2 marks. They're pretty close together.
If I actually see when like we start kind of taking off his armor and we see the venom spreading, yeah, I'm no longer going to attempt to actually suck the venom out.
Can I do,
Oh yeah.
You didn't
Now
say you
you're
looked at it. I don't know, man. You just said I do.
can I do like maybe like a knowledge check to see if I know what would draw out like a bug
Sure.
from just where I live?
Actually, sure, a knowledge nature on my end maybe. Survival.
I'll let her.
Yeah, like getting
Okay.
bitten by a venomous
21.
spider.
Ooh.
Dang.
Technomancer, that's sideways.
It's okay on here. It's gonna cut. It's fine on here.
Oh, okay.
21, just because I deal with spiders and venom and all this stuff all the time.
Okay, so you actually would. So you believe that there are different herbs and things that you would be able to draw the venom out, but this unfortunately is magical in nature.
I want to draw the bug out.
So the bug was made of blood and is now inside of him.
Okay, so the bug is not alive anymore.
Correct.
So there would be no natural way to...
There's no natural way to draw this out.
You got some bad blood.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be good, but as I'm touching him, I'm gonna do this, like, my threads of life is, do I feel like he's dying?
No. Your threads of life will not help you in this.
What?
Her threads of life will not help
Well,
you.
it's it helps me know that he's not on the
He's
verge
not
of death.
on the verge of death.
Ned.
Yes!
You worship Ozeron, correct?
Azul, yes.
Is there anything that the power of the light gives you to help him?
What is wrong with him?
Definitely poison.
Look at this.
He
Look at
has
my
some
back.
sort of poison,
He's-
I
some
got
venom.
bitten.
He's got poison all through his blood in his veins.
Is there anything that
And
you
it's
can
magical poison.
As we see.
do? Torn hasn't said a word.
Good Mary.
He's afraid of initiative.
All
Is
these
the bug
rulings.
out?
The
The bug
became
became blood.
It
just like
became
went
blood.
into
I mean,
the
like,
blood
what if we
stream.
just put fire on it?
Right, like
Oh.
bleach or something?
think
Just
you can really,
injected
like,
right in the.
Eridan, get me that torch.
I don't think you can burn.
Start holding my axe to the lit torch. The
gonna
fire
heat it up?
The fire worked before.
I'm going to cut into you. It's called the Blood Eagle.
Jeez,
At the blood.
no blood eagle.
Okay. I can certainly try. If you'd like me to.
Right, please do.
All right. Yeah. Azaron. So, as he begins to pray in this dark, desolate place, he reaches out to Azaron, wherever this dragon god may be. Help me to cure the disease that is infecting my friend. Draw your light into this place. He puts his hand on your back. All right. I'm going to do another D100. So, Martin, you can roll this one. You want high.
I do want high. Here it comes.
And it needs to be pretty damn high.
Come on.
How about 18?
That's not going to do it.
You
All
sure
right.
that was an 81?
So,
I looked at it twice. I was
now
wondering.
we're going to... So, his original goal fails.
Okay.
And now we're going to do odds or evens. And I'll roll on the table.
Who's calling it?
We'll let Martin call it.
Okay.
I want odds.
Yeah.
3.
Yes.
All right.
So as he tries to cast the light of Azaron into your back, you see him go gaunt. It looks as though like the color drains from him. And he shakes slightly, and he winces back and falls on the ground. There's something preventing me. I think it just severed my connection.
Oh. I'm gonna pick Ned up and care for him.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but I feel like I'm under a shadow.
Oh, it's fucking Severa Drax.
Oh.
Is it effing Severa Drax? You know, Azeron's shadow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good logic, but you have no idea.
Oh, my character doesn't know. Allie's saying that.
I wouldn't put
Yeah.
that together. No way.
Can I do a medicine check on him to see if I could try to figure out what's gonna happen here?
And you have a plus. You have a you have a bonus.
Medicine.
+1 on medicine.
Medicine is
Because we're in the light.
skill.
+2.
Medicine is a skill.
18.
Okay, so you unfortunately you believe that he has some time. It looks as though this is spreading like even though it's spread quick, now it's moving slowly. With an 18 though, this is magical in nature. You've never experienced anything like this. You're not sure what this is going to do.
I might need a neck tourniquet to keep it from spreading to my brain.
Oh, I'm really good at those.
Choke him.
It's the best place for a tourniquet.
I got this news.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Mark, have you ever seen this?
Same thing. I would like to go to Alendra. Tonight, is there anything you could do to help? I'm assuming she would have seen. She's
You
watching
can't see
all of
it
us.
now.
She just kind of goes like this. She doesn't give you a direct answer.
Well, maybe we should just ask her when she can to be helpful.
How am I feeling?
Okay, so you are feeling
Nobody
like
cares how
there
you
is a fire burning, in your back. It feels like your skin is on fire,
Yeah, okay.
and it feels like it's kind of in your veins.
So I can't really travel with this.
It would be very difficult.
Yeah. Guys, I can't do much.
Well, I can't really carry you, but
Bjorn
can.
Oh,
How rude you assume that I would help. And I'd pick you straight up.
is our plan that hopefully Alendra can help in the nighttime?
Well,
that is the
to
hope.
ask her, yeah.
She's giving it some thought.
All right.
Do you have any dirt? I don't think. Oh, never mind though. The dirt won't work. That you guys rub on
Yeah,
your
Kia-
stuff.
What about you, Kiara? You got anything? Any in your bag of tricks.
We can try this. I'm gonna take my knife and I'm gonna stab it where the blood is at, and I'm gonna try and drain it.
His back. I'm holding him. She comes underneath you. She's like,
All right, so you're bleeding me.
Yep.
Yeah.
So as he starts
Sometimes
to,
they use leeches
Oh.
for
So
that
as,
instead of a
as
blade.
he's bleeding, is like his blood, like the poison's in there, right?
Okay, let's do the stab first. Roll the hit, Jamie.
I mean,
Roll to hit. I guess I'm effectively prone.
you know what?
Yeah, you have advantage.
Yeah, because I was.
Can we use my AC
I was
since I'm holding him?
fireman carried. This is gonna be the last time I ask Kira for help.
And you guys,
It's a 10.
Oh, that misses.
Okay.
Did you hit Bjorn?
yeah, I pull you away. Yeah,
That might
little
not.
cut.
That might not be a terrible idea. But Whisper,
Wait.
can
Whoa.
Can we take some of your blood and put it in this vial?
I'm
No.
moving
I
you
can.
around like a little
No,
child. Whoa!
I'm
I can-
asking permission.
I can help you. I can help you if it hurts you too bad. Let me just drain the blood.
I just want to see some of the
I
blood.
tried to come at surprise so you wouldn't say no, but I can heal you with my seaweed.
Hang
if
on.
It's
You-
too much.
You people didn't appreciate my herbal remedies and medicine, and now you want to do some bloodletting?
I just tell you, it
I
really
just would like
hurts.
to
It
look at
really
the
hurts.
He's in pain, Bjorn. What do you want to do?
If you want to do bloodletting, you have to use leeches.
Bloodletting is very
Well, do you
scientific.
see any leeches
Leeches.
around here, Bjorn?
No,
Can
so
I
we
just
shouldn't
take a
do
little
it.
bit?
I believe that Kiara was trying to use her knife as a leech.
Yeah, and I think that maybe Normandy and I need to look at the poison.
Yeah, roll, you can look at the blood, but try
okay.
not to stab me.
No,
Maybe-
I'm just
maybe
going
a little
I'm
cut.
just going to poke.
Squeeze
Yeah,
it
bro.
like a pimple.
I just take out my dagger and like literally just like poke him where the vein where it's like not like stab him, not just like literally like cut
like an exacto
like a
knife.
little cut
Okay.
Okay.
and willingly let.
I'm a tough guy.
So I'm just gonna fill up, and I'm just gonna let it drain, like fill into one of these little vials.
Okay.
Oh, how's it look?
Wow, that's good. And then I put some more in this vial that has a spider in it. What happens to the spider?
It grows.
It just suffocates.
Okay.
Okay, so it moves out of the vial, but it tries to get in and out of the blood. Like it's not.
It's drowning.
Yeah, it's drowning.
It's not. I only put a little bit in that one,
Oh, like just like a drop.
like a few drops. Like,
Okay, nothing has happened yet.
Okay. Well, this is an experiment. Then I put that back in my bag, and then the other
we,
vial
like,
has some.
heat
Yeah,
it?
This is full of magic. When you look at it.
Yeah, I'll look at it.
Um.
What if we like superheat it?
Will you seaweed him back up?
I'm gonna add and
Well,
light that torch
let's-
again.
She's like, let's let all of the blood drain.
Let it drain.
Okay, he lights a torch.
I'm gonna grab it and just like hold the blood over it. Does the blood react in any way?
It's gonna take a little bit of time for it to boil.
All right.
How much blood do you think we need to
To
get out?
boil.
I'm trying to let the poison path out.
But how much is there?
Or somebody can suck out the poison like a venomous snake.
Have you seen a blood magic beetle before? I don't think that sucking the blood out is a good idea.
No, but like we should get some of these.
Well, don't swallow.
You know what?
Well, it
Kiara,
really
why don't
hurts.
you?
I'm just telling you, it really hurts.
Why don't?
I think
why
we're going to
don't
be
you-
all right, Whisper. Can we continue?
All right.
Are you all right? You need my help.
Carry me. No more blooding. No more.
I've been carrying
Yeah.
you this whole
Let's
time.
keep on going.
Would you like some wine?
Yeah, I would.
Give him wine to drink to like numb the pain of.
Is it your spider venom wine?
Not,
Oh, I hope it's not.
well, yeah, but it's no, it's not that one. I have different wines. I'm not giving him the one that like is hard for everyone to drink.
The one that already makes his blood feel like fire.
No, just a thawing wine.
So he's fireman carrying me.
Yes.
Oh no, you're.
Oh, I'm carrying you like
you're fairly
officer and a
small.
gentleman?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna
Just
stay like maybe just like 60 feet ahead of the group.
Or the
And continue to
bodyguard
scout.
carrying me like Kevin Costner.
I'm going to let you
Absolutely.
keep draining. I won't let you bleed out.
Okay.
And behind him.
All right. We're gonna leave a trail of. We're gonna leave a trail of blood.
For
Well,
the blood sorcerers.
Okay. Perfect.
It's a perfect plan.
oh, apparently, as I'm like walk ahead, apparently we're not allowed to go to Kifnez or whatever.
Cheech.
Yeah, like they said if we don't come back, they're gonna like kill the town.
I mean,
Town's
like,
already dead.
Well,
town?
Whisper told him a town of plains.
Whisper.
Is the blood reacting
Just
to the
so you
fire
know.
yet?
You don't have
It
to
does not.
It does.
assume that
Oh, man.
I'm always going to help the group because I'm always going to help the group. Just fear.
I know that about you. I know. You're a helpful guy, but it really stings.
I know, buddy. I know. I'll do everything I can. I'll suck out. the
Except
venom.
sucking out the venom. Okay, I'm going ahead so I can kind of pay attention and make sure there's no more of these other scary people coming.
All right.
Spook.
So you walk back into your formation. You're starting to you're struggling. Like
Yeah.
you start to sweat, get the cold sweats and things. You walk for I'm going to say about 4 hours. At this point, the mesa starts to turn into more rocky, cragged terrain. You still believe that you are in the lands of Kef, but now the ground breaks way, and you notice that you've been on a plateau, and it goes down hundreds of feet into what looks like a valley, like Death Valley, and this goes as far as you can see. It looks rocky, cragged. It has an orange-hued dust, and this goes on and on, far, far into the horizon. Beyond, you see the white caps of the plateaus, but this has to be so far away. You notice in this valley that there are huge statues, just massive, like carved out of the rock, of these figures. Their arms are up to their chest and their eyes are closed. They look like they are robed, some type of religious monument. They look similar to the figures you saw walking on the road.
Ooh.
How many?
We don't recognize them.
You see about 2 right now, but you believe that there are probably more.
So
These are absolutely massive in scale.
But they're not like Sethus.
No, these are definitely the Kefs.
Okay, so I would have came through here before. Okay, when
They are not new.
okay, they're not new. Would I have passed through Teachnev before, or it's past that crossroads a little bit?
You've
that we
not
talked
gone.
about?
You're not anywhere near the crossroads yet.
I know, but just when I had come to New Norm the first time when we were leaving the mainland, did I reach Teachnev? Okay. Could I?
You did not go into Chichnev though.
didn't.
Correct.
Okay, I just wanted to know if I asked about what these statues were.
When we get to the first statue, I want to look and see if there's like any writing or anything on it.
It's going to take you hours to get there.
And do we have to climb down?
So
What's the-
Just
you
downhill.
are still a ways away from the edge. You do believe that this road reaches a side-winding rock path.
And we haven't come across any other people or towns or anything, right?
Far down in the valley, you do see what looks like another town.
Oh,
It looks
nice.
like a western style town sitting on the road.
Can we
How
reach
far?
that tonight?
Yeah, you would get there by night.
Okay, that's our
Right.
goal.
Yep.
Okay.
And is it a narrow switchback?
No.
This path? Okay, good.
No, it looks like horses could ride on it.
Because I don't know why, but suddenly I just really don't like heights much at all. So it's like, you want to do me a favor, stay away
that
from
the-
the edge. Right, just like stay on the inside.
Sure. I'll do that for him.
So I'll let them catch up to me and just say like, "Hey, there's a town down there."
What do you mean you don't like heights?
I don't know, something about the mainland. When I got here, I just found myself getting all nervous like whenever I was
it's
trying to
the-
climb.
Maybe it's the poison.
It was before the poison.
That's very strange.
I know.
But Whisper, you're a two-story man.
I know, it's so... it was a really rotten trick, it's all I can say.
How are you going to climb up the sides of buildings?
I don't know.
This is horrible. This
He's
is
not going to climb up
this
the
is
sides
a
of buildings if he's dead in a day because of the poison. So let's get to
I'm
the
right
town.
here.
I thought that
Don't worry, I'm draining his blood.
It's not
Still, like
I might be having a
every
little bit
20 minutes you go and you poke him a
As
little
he's
bit
drinking
so the blood
wine,
doesn't
you're
coagulate.
draining his blood. He's got to be
I'm
trashed.
getting a little tipsy, yeah.
Guys, I'm afraid.
You know, I love you. I love you.
I love you too.
Normandy,
Whisper.
you're okay. sometimes.
So do you actually keep draining him a little bit? Like every 20 or
I'm
30
checking
minutes?
him. He's fine.
Well, we didn't cut him very much.
Does it help?
It seems to be making him drunk and uncomfortable. And I'm gonna say, like, at this point, you're starting to lose hit points.
Okay.
It's
What do you want me to roll?
Like D8.
Oh!
That's
I
okay.
mean, she's been doing it for hours.
Yeah, all right.
That's why.
but like, does it seem to help?
Yeah, but does it make him more better?
No, it does not make it more better.
It's not helping the poison.
No.
The poison's not getting out.
I think it,
I believe it's helping.
I know.
I am getting anemic.
that's the important.
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Oh my
roll
god!
high.
Please fail.
Yeah. I'll go. At this point, I'll do another medicine check to see if I think it's helping.
Where's my D20?
You have like 10 over there.
12.
No effect.
Kira, the point that this isn't working.
That's low.
It's a 9.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
It is.
It's
we
not.
we would drain the blood
It's not working.
and the poison
Kira.
in.
Kira.
It's not working, and
I
I
get
just
it.
take
It's
out
not
like
working this time.
I take out like a rag, and I'm like, Bjorn, apply pressure.
Absolutely. And now I'm cradling you like a baby. With
It must
holding
be
the
because we
bandage
don't
to your
have the
back.
leeches.
Right, just
I agree.
stay away from the
agree.
edge. And
Yeah.
I think I need a little more wine.
Oh, no,
Get
no,
through,
no.
I've got to get
no,
through the pain.
no,
It hurts,
no,
Bjorn.
I know.
It hurts. I
Wine,
need to...
alcohol makes you bleed more.
Okay, fine.
Here, and I just hand you a mushroom.
What are you doing?
One last
You
stand.
will be healed if you believe.
Was that a spell?
I was waiting. Oh, that was so good. I was hoping some magic crazy something was
What
going to
class is
happen.
this character?
Healing word.
Oh.
So
Are you a ranger?
yeah.
How?
That'll heal the wounds that she's inflicted
Yeah.
on.
I hand you a little mushroom that's like it's like the brightest mushroom that you've ever seen me have.
Ooh.
This will probably make you feel better. And this is not the one that
You heal for 9.
Whoa, so I'm back to full... Oh, that's amazing. Let me have that mushroom.
Okay.
Is it going to kill me?
No, I'm
Oh, good.
it is the one with like psychedelic effects.
Yeah!
Oh.
It is like it is like the drug mushroom.
What? Are you all saying this? Look.
You see in the constellations Gran, just like,
Graham, I'm doing great here.
we're
on
doing
the
so good,
mainland.
love.
Yeah, we're flying. She's flying above me. Graham, I'm doing
You
great.
made it to the mainland, love.
I'm floating on the mainland.
It's just the scene from Hoodwinked.
Oh yeah.
And now
When she's skydiving.
but I still have to carry him now, Beer.
Paddling.
That's called Express Vuv.
He's like paddling in the air.
God, you're so
I'm
small.
flying. I'm flying.
Okay, at this point now, instead of carrying you like a child, I'm gonna throw you over my shoulder and actually fireman carry you.
All right.
Because you're high as a
There's
kite.
this
And
axe. This thing's hitting me.
And drunk.
And drunk.
Yeah.
Never
So as you are over,
Folks, don't do this.
as you're on the back and the bobbing, you see like little version of you walking behind you.
Oh man.
Hey, Whisper.
Hi, little whisper. Hi, little whisper.
I'm Shout.
Oh, you're a handsome fellow.
Everyone you know is going to die.
Not very cheerful though.
and then he turns into a flower, like just his
The
head.
lavender flower.
The psychedelic music starts playing.
All you need is love.
It's a
Sitar.
bad trip.
Oh man. All right. Well, this will look. We'll make a great entrance to this town.
I have great notes for this game.
The best part is I want updates every once in a while because I have to carry your ass the whole
I know
time.
you do. You might want to cover me with a cloak.
Cool.
Accurate.
But it's
Oh,
distracting
that's
him
so
from the pain,
good.
Yeah.
Which
I'm
is
not
the-
feeling the pain.
which was the
Somebody sing White Rabbit. Jefferson Airplane.
What hill makes you smell?
Yeah. Love, love.
Sergeant Pepper's lonely heart.
I am the walrus. I am the Eggman. Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Cuckoo, ka-choo, 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 choo.
Oh God.
This
is a great experience.
Thank you, Beetle.
What is happening?
Oh, Barracuda.
I didn't take that. I gave you all your blood back. What did you give him?
Something to make him distracted from the pain.
I hope you guys don't have to stealth with me.
I don't really do that very
Oh
often.
no, we're leaving you behind.
You people.
But it's very recreational.
You people and your mushrooms.
It's a recreational.
We just stealthily throw him on the
activity.
ground and I'm just like, what is this thing?
So hours have passed. You've walked down into the canyons that are not actually on your map. So as you walk down into these canyons, you see that, reminder, as always, the sun is not shining in Tyve, but it is not raining. Everything's cast in a grayish blue hue as the sun begins to set.
Don't have that many.
And in a very pitch black way, crazy movie, prequel to
Love it.
Riddick,
Love it.
you begin to hear things out in the desert wastes as you approach the town. The town is surrounded by a rather formidable looking clay wall. And on each post you see guard towers, and there are large braziers lit that extols or sheds light all over the area. You reach it right as the final remnants of light have fallen beyond Tyve's horizon, and the darkness washes over the land. It almost, you hear things almost like they are bursting out of the ground, unburrowing themselves in the distance as you approach the town. For the past few minutes, you've actually been picking up speed, running toward the town as these sounds grow in intensity right before they drop off as you enter the warm glow of the town's light. You see a rather barbarous looking fellow at the gate. He is surrounded by 4 other people, each with bows drawn. This fellow has a handlebar mustache that goes down. He is a redhead. He looks like he should belong up in mountainous climates. A rather large man. He is wearing leather armor, but his breastplate is held by a chain that comes down like a metal shield is around his stomach. And he calls out to you, "Who goes there?"
So is this place not? Is this place not under the protection of the sorcerer?
Honestly, we need to get inside. Do you hear that? So these horrible screams can be heard on the
We're going, but I'm
distance.
asking
the
this
tremor
question as
spin?
we're going.
And is Alendra back for this now?
Alendra, so right as the final vestiges of light disappeared, you see Alendra almost like she walks into the material plane.
Now, does the sun set here, or does it kind of just like fade?
Well, there's no sun.
Oh well, I mean like.
You don't really know. It just kind of disappears from the sky. Like you
Okay.
see it move slightly and then just.
Hey, how do we fix this?
I'm not sure.
Oh shit.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I thought you'd already be dead.
I'm sober by now. Or soberish, more.
I would think that the
Yeah.
screams have made you sober.
Well, and several hours have passed, you said, since my trip.
Uh-huh.
I'm coming back from my trip. Okay.
Does he seem to be dying?
I'm probably
closer
worse,
to death?
right?
You're cold sweats.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like this. But well, actually, let me see. Let me see. She's gonna roll because she lives in the area. I've heard of it, but with my nat 1, I've never seen anything like it.
And we're talking, is the guard out? He's where?
Yeah,
is he?
he's
Inside?
on top.
Oh, but we're
Well, no,
outside.
you've not
Outside.
responded to him yet. So
should get
an
inside.
arrow fires into the
Oh,
ground. I'm talking to you.
Sir!
Alendra, are they under the protection of Kefir?
We are weary travelers looking for a place to rest tonight. We have some gold, and we would just like food and shelter.
Your friend looks ill.
He got bit by a bug.
Was it a blood beetle?
Yes.
Then he's marked by those, the chosen, of High Lord Kef.
That's good, right?
No, it's not good. It means if we give him shelter, the disease will spread.
How do we get rid of it?
You bury him.
How else?
Well,
That's not
is there
an
another
option.
plan?
That's not really an option.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, who
And
can
those-
I ask that will?
You're asking to talk to his manager, right? Is there a... And we're still hearing the noise.
Uh-huh.
Right, you've got to get inside. You've got to get inside.
Whisper, we can't leave you out here. I'm not sure what these things are.
Maybe I can sneak in.
Is there any other safety around here before the night falls?
The night's already fallen, you fool. Can't you hear the bugs in the distance? Unlike your blood bugs, these don't go away.
So the blood bugs do go away.
Listen, I'm not an expert on the blood bugs. I am on the burrowers.
Okay, do you have any experts on the blood bugs?
No,
Can we go ask?
you're not getting in here unless he stays out.
Is there any place near here, like, I don't know, maybe an icy cave where we can shelter for the night?
No.
Bro, believe me, maybe
How many-
Veer, you
how
can
many-
carry me in. Somebody sneak me in later.
I mean, what if we
How
get,
many people are by
There are
him?
5 people.
What if we get Torrent to make him the little hat?
No, what if we offer you a trade?
He can't come in. I'm not putting my people at risk. He's been marked by the blood sorcerers of Kef.
But we are under the protection.
If you want it removed, I suggest you find a sorceress, or a sorcerer, or a magic user, or somebody to remove the curse.
Normandy, can you do that?
But we are under their protection. They won't hurt us. Right? Our friend. Our friend is...
You do not know that.
We are assuming, right?
Well, we know Helena's
I'm
with
deceiving.
them. She's lying.
I'm lying.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were saying that you're under protection of Acurus.
No.
Obviously you are, because he's been marked. But if you are, well, I'll let you in.
That's
somebody
what is a misunderstanding.
Somebody sneak me in later.
Have you seen Samurai Jack?
Yeah.
This kind of reminds me of the Scotsman
Yeah.
who's always like fighting Samurai
I've
Jack.
known. No.
You get it.
Yep.
Okay, how about you guys go in?
I've seen like
Find
3
a way to
episodes.
get
Okay,
in.
not- oh.
But
I'll
you guys
show you
go
at
in
intermission.
and you guys go see if there's anyone that can help, and then we'll figure out a way to sneak in.
Wow. If only we had a cleric.
I
Could
know.
cast remove disease.
How ironic that the cleric's in
How ironic.
Kevin, what are you doing?
How ironic. He needs to cast greater healing word on himself.
Man, I would think a cleric could help his own leg.
So what do you guys think about that plan? That you all go in and Veer and I stay out and try and find another way.
We'll find a way.
Could we ask Torin to stay outside and cast his tiny hut?
Yeah.
Or
Sorry.
No, we're gonna go hide from these bugs, and then let you guys go figure some stuff out, and then we're gonna just try to sneak in.
Do you want me to stay with you, Whisper?
I think it's better if you go in.
Is there anything you would like me to take in with safekeeping?
No, I think I better hold on to my things.
This ring.
No, that's already gone, unfortunately.
Let me give you everything I have. The
That's
most
already
valuable
gone.
possessions I have.
okay. Well then, I think that's a good idea. Split the party.
We have a
and-
rope, don't we?
I have rope.
Okay, good.
I thought
How tall are the walls?
Do you not have rope?
I'm sure I do, but I'm just double checking it.
Like, I would say 20 feet.
All right, so we can scale
Yeah.
this well.
that's like the second story, man.
And this whole place is full.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna build a scale wall.
I mean, I'll be nervous, but I can still do it.
Well, first we're gonna just like make it think that them think we're leaving.
Yeah.
So first we need to know, like, so you guys are gonna let them, you're gonna leave him out?
Yeah. I think we have to.
Yes?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so the group parts, they push you like a little further away from the door, and a side door of the wood clay opens, and you see this large gentleman come out. No funny business.
We should just melt into the shadows.
Yeah, that's what I say. We're gonna just
Right.
like hide.
All right, get in. None of you have been infected.
No.
You don't look like you have been. Come on in.
Okay. Thank you.
I do want to watch. Like, does it look like, was this a hidden door?
No.
No. Okay.
All right, so you walk into the village, and as you do, you see that there's a large fire burning in the center of town, and there's a lot of commotion. It looks like this town potentially comes to life at night. They're making a lot of noise, ruckus. You see some food carts. People are eating. It looks like a small festival. But the gentleman brings you inside, and so the two of you are outside. We'll go back to that in a minute. But those of you who are inside, I'm sorry about your friend, but there's not much we can do for him. Once you're marked by one of the blood sorcerers, most walk back to the keep looking for help. Unfortunately, I've never seen someone survive more than 24 hours with the affliction if they don't go to the keep. My name's Wabash.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Bjorn.
It's a pleasure. What the hell brings you out to this forsworn place?
Totes.
We're heading
He
to...
does not look as gaunt as the people you've seen in the Mesa of Kef.
We're heading to Tichnev.
All right, keep it down. All right.
We don't understand the issue with traveling there. We're not necessarily... from
You're reaching
these
the edge of the Kef's lands. They don't like their people going awry. And unless you have a brand, which I don't see, I don't know if Tichnev is even going to recognize you. There's an unsteady alliance at best between those, I'm going to say, skittish people.
I see. And who rules the lands past Tichnev, where Kef ends? Anyone?
The dead.
Dragda?
Listen, mate. If you're going to be throwing names around, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
I'll hold my tongue.
Just because you're ignorant doesn't mean you get to just say things.
What? Once again, I apologize. We're not from these parts. We don't mean to
I can tell
offend
that.
or intrude.
I mean, you look like you're trying to be, but I've got an eye for these things.
I see. How?
Namely because you were walking out in the middle of the desert when the burrowers are out there. Only an idiot would do that, so obviously you're not from the area.
That checks out.
We're idiots.
Yeah.
We're hiding.
Do you not have to be quiet at night? It seems like you're having quite the festivities.
Honestly, the more noise, the better. The burrowers don't like the night, and they don't like the noise, so we make as much as we possibly can.
And your people, they look much healthier than some of the others we've ran across here.
Even the blood sorcerers of Kef don't like coming out this far into the wastes. They don't want to deal with the burrowers. So we've started to create somewhat thriving community. When you get to the other side of the valley, you'll get returned to mesas just like the one you were on. And you'll see the colour start to leave the people's skin again. But out here, well, we get a small taste of freedom.
I love this dude.
As long as you can deal with the bugs. It's unfortunate sometimes during the day our farmers, they'll come across a nest or a sinkhole, and we don't really pull much back.
I see. A different bug than the blood beetle, I'm assuming? Different from the burrowers?
We call them burrowers. They got another name. Some old clans, Tyve used to call them Slythans.
I see. Old clans you said? Old clans of Tyve. It's very strange. You know what? I would have never heard of that. I'm not even gonna roll for it. That's very. Are they pack animals? Or is even one enough to?
One's
Care
enough
for
to
that?
do some damage. Yeah. They're pretty territorial.
Did Alendra go in?
I see.
They're pretty territorial, but
Kevin likes his life notes.
Do you have any healers here? Any shamans? Anyone who might know something more about the blood beetle to help, so we can help our friend?
we've got a couple pretenders, I'll call them. I don't necessarily believe in the mystic arts. At least not out here. It's not done us much good. The further east you go, though, the more paranoid they become. I wasn't joking when I said that they believe that the east is ruled by the dead. Skittish people believe in anything.
I see.
What's the name of this town?
What is this town called?
We call ourselves Rathan's Hollow.
Are you Rathan by chance?
No, they died out long ago. But they were forebearers. They brought our people here. And, well, it's not always been like this, you see. The drought happened about a decade back. Haven't got much rain. I think it's sorcery, honestly. But not the kind from the east, the kind from the west. I believe in that kind because I've seen it.
Are the plague artists in the east?
Huh?
Are the plague artists in the east?
No.
That's what far.
Very, very
That's
far to
very
the west.
far.
Oh, okay. Well, they're scary.
It's like farther than Norn.
Oh yeah, shit, that'd be key. Oh yeah. Okay. Sure. If you don't mind, we're gonna go in and I guess mingle and make some noise to keep the Scythons away.
Find the pretenders.
Find
You're the pretender.
Go find the pretenders.
the pretend. I'm confused.
Foo
He said that
Fighters.
there's pretenders.
Oh yeah.
Foo Fighter song. You're the pretender.
That yeah, or that.
Nice.
That. Yeah.
So, I think we excuse ourselves and head in.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'll let you know if our farmers find any of their corpses in the morning. Usually they're stripped of flesh.
Hopefully it's quick.
It won't be.
That figures for this place.
Meanwhile,
So we are probably hugging the wall, looking for those.
I'm looking for bugs
Okay, so you're looking for bugs. I'm sort of.
because I can see in the dark.
I'm looking. Go good. And I'm looking for a place that seems like you said there are braziers at certain. So like what? Every 50 feet, 100 feet.
yeah, sounds good.
So I'm looking for a place where it seems like between braziers, and I'm like, oh, we could maybe make a distraction, and then we go over. We're gonna do it fast. Like somehow we make a distraction over there.
I can make a distraction.
Right, make a distraction. We go up. So that's kind of the general plan.
Perfect.
Sort of we're moving along the wall, and when we see a guard sort of up there,
Or is
Vera
it-
will make a distraction. We toss the grappling hook. Up we go. Bob's your uncle.
How are you making a distraction?
I will cast.
Fireball.
No.
That's an attack.
Bowl
That's a
up.
distraction. That's
I will
Wall.
probably cast. I will cast like thaumaturgy and create like tremors on the ground.
Oh.
It is tremors.
Okay. So as you do, you look out into the darkness and you cast tremors onto the ground.
Well, did we find their spot to go to jump? Oh, okay.
So you and tremors well, and you hear a couple of guards. Sounds like a big one. It sounds like a big one out there. And you hear somebody else. You hear somebody else yell, "Guards, guards! To the this would be the western to the western gate." So they start to the western wall. So you see like 6 people go out, and one of them throws like a Molotov cocktail into the distance. And as it does, you see it blow up on the ground, and with your dark vision, this new luminescence lets you see a little bit further. You see over these hills this large centipede-looking creature.
Oh, it's big.
Kind of move down and over.
I was thinking they were small bugs. So did that distract the guy who was by?
Yeah, there's like 6 people looking out.
So we're making our move.
So so like throwing this grappling hook, right?
Yep.
Do I need to roll for that?
I don't think you need to know.
So do you just want to acrobatics? We don't have climb.
Climb is athletics.
Athletics? Okay.
Yeah.
He needs to succeed. Please succeed.
14.
13.
Yeah, so you start to climb up. And so you will get to the top, and unfortunately, Whisper, you do start to feel kind of nervous.
So I'm going behind him,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be like, just keep climbing,
I'll
keep climbing, don't look down.
All right, so Whisper, you got to give me one more. You need a 10.
And this is another athletics?
Can I be helpful and inspiration?
19.
Oh yeah.
You get right over.
You're so scared.
You were fine with your low roll, and you climb up, over, down, and you hear the guards start to be like, I don't think I see anything. I don't see anything wrong with that. Let's go back to our original position. I heard something though.
And then when we see that, before we still
Drains him.
Quick, hide the bodies.
You're not supposed to.
then I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy again, coming from like a little more, like if they were looking over here, a little over here, of just like a boom. It sounds like an explosion in the town.
You want to draw their attention back into the town?
But away from us?
Away from like over there.
What was that? I don't know. That's not our jurisdiction.
Like against the wall.
They're well trained.
They
You said you put it into the town.
They
So
don't
you see
care.
some other guards go running up. No, they do not care.
Oh. Okay, well I can
They're
do
the
that. I can
external
cast this
guards.
quite a few times. So, how many times? Oh, 9. Okay. Then I'll do it again, another boom, like back over by the wall outside of the gate.
Holy shit! I heard something outside too, and inside. That together means that something might have burrowed in. Ring the alarm! Everyone should be on high alert.
I'm rolling myself now. I just rolled it. Roll your stealth. 27.
Yeah.
16.
So this all happens, and all of a sudden you start to walk toward trying to find that, and you're ding, 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 and all of the like camaraderie stops, and you see people run, and everyone has like makeshift weapons, and you see guards and stuff go running toward the bells ringing, ding, 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 and all of a sudden Wabash comes back. Did you hear that? Something's gotten through the walls.
We will be prepared to fight if presence is known.
Oh, you're gonna be, because the first thing they go for is your own thorax. Keep your eyes on a pivot, men. And he also goes running toward the boom sound.
I love
Ding,
this
ding,
guy.
ding, 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 ding. Not today! I'm 3 generations of Rathensburg, Hollow! Not today! You see him just pull out 2 hand axes as he goes lumbering.
I have a feeling they're in.
That sounds like them.
Kara, does that man just inspire you?
Honestly, I felt
You feel
Reminds
it?
me of my uncle. But then again, my uncle tried to kill me, so...
Not so much.
That's not good. Do you want to kill him?
No, I love my uncle.
Complex family
We need to
dynamic.
climb back down.
So good at this character.
They're like stairs or ladders.
Okay.
We gotta find the others, and I've got my cloak now, like
Okay.
way.
But then
I'm trying
I will go in my bag, and I'm gonna hand you like the white cape that Aaron gave back.
to- Okay.
So you at least look like you're wearing something different.
Yeah.
So you quick switch,
And I'm really stealthing.
and you're like, they don't see
Fine.
you, but somebody goes run and they just hit into you. You gotta get safe! You don't look like you. Oh, you need your arms. All right. And he continues on inward.
I just by his shadow blade.
And Bjorn's a giant, so kind of looking for him over the. You know.
Yeah. You'll see him.
Is
All right.
is the Scotsman the same size as me?
No, he's not. He's
It's
a
not
little
that
shorter.
big.
but-
Okay.
Triple your size.
Player question: Did you pick Slythons as punishment for Kevin? Because that's hilarious.
We'll never know.
So we'll come up to. All right, we made it, but did you find anything that can help me? I'm feeling worse and worse. You
No,
just barely got me over the rope.
Do you want me to drain you?
that
No
was-
more
that was-
draining, please.
That was more
Whisper,
mental.
I need you to put on your disguise and your best face. They're looking for you right now.
I know. I'm trying.
Do
She
they
gave me
think-
this
do you
cloak.
think
There were
that
all
we
these-
got? They think we got through the wall.
No, they don't.
No,
No, but they're going to be on high alert, and he looks sick. You look ill, Whisper.
All right, let me try. I've got a little
So
something here.
Torin has makeup.
And I have a disguise kit.
Yeah.
The mustache goes on.
Just the mustache. The mustache stays on.
So that's a performance. It's going to be a 14.
And then I'm gonna take some of Torin. Can we use your stuff that makes you not blue? Like
Oh,
you've got like foundation.
Yeah, he's got red and stuff, so it'll make me
So
look.
like yeah, we'll like make
I
this
look
face.
like-
So you see
Picture
Ned
of
Ned
hell.
kind of snaps out of it. He seems like he's been out of it, and he like normally would not leave you out, but he doesn't seem like himself. So he just Whisper, I'm so glad to see that you made it in. I have a few provisions in my mandity.
Something from your man, Diddy, would be helpful. But we got to get off the street, maybe. Did you find an inn? Is there an inn?
You guys worked fast. We haven't gotten there yet.
What have you been doing?
We've been learning about the surrounding area and trying to find another healer.
All right.
Always getting yourself into trouble, aren't you, Whisper?
Oh, I think so, Silas. This could be the
speaks.
ultimate trouble. I think I'm in the biggest trouble.
There's got to be a fairly obvious like inn, bar, or something around.
So in the center of the town is built centrically around a large pit where they look like they burn fires every night, and so that is burning quite bright. It looks like a big bonfire, and you see that there is a 2-story building that is made out of. So this whole town is made out of like clay that has been stacked up. It doesn't look like, it looks like they actually have some architectural knowledge, so it doesn't look beat down, but it's a very mesa-like.
Adobe structure.
Exactly.
Is it like a bar and inn? type
You'd have to
thing?
go into it.
Let's go. Let's go in. Just somebody go buy a room so we can put him down.
Wait, put him down.
Yeah, in a bed.
All right, okay.
Okay, so you walk in and you see a rather large woman, and she's got a crossbow. So as you enter the building, she puts her crossbow out. What are you doing here? Why aren't you out protecting the town?
Oh, there's nothing there.
But the bell's still ringing.
But
Ding, ding,
there's
ding,
nothing
ding,
there.
ding.
We already checked it out.
Deception.
I mean, I'm not lying.
You're not, but like, you're trying to convince her.
My deception's not high. 6.
She also wrote a 6.
Oh.
So she's kind of looking at you with her.
Like, we went and looked, and I think that it's, like, just the weather. Like some thunder.
All right, well, what can I do you for?
Do you have rooms available for the night?
We're pretty booked up, but I could maybe spare 2. Let's say 4 gold each.
For
Okay. I'll give her, I'll
2.
just hand her 8 gold.
Thank you, miss. That comes with a free meal. Still got some soup on the fire. You can pick up bowls. Get yourself some soup. In the meantime, I'm going to go out and see what's going on with these bells that keep ringing. Here are your keys.
Okay.
all right.
So now
all
we
right.
have a place that we can
Put-
hide you.
Yeah.
How about we leave like Ned, Silas, Kiera. Let's leave
can
that.
bleed me
Let's
all
leave like all the NPCs, but Aaron and here could care for Whisper. Get him some food. Everybody eat. Us players go out and try to figure something.
Well, are there people in here?
Yeah, no, they've all gone out.
Everyone's gone out.
When the bell rings, they all went out.
Maybe we can bring someone back and talk to them. Like, if we could find like any healer, anyone who knows anything,
Right.
buy him a drink and like talk to him.
Sure.
Well, just remember you've only got like 8 hours left. Or it's saying like 24 hours. We've got to hurry.
At this, Alendra comes over and she kind of brushes your hair back. Don't think about that now. Think of pleasant things. Relive your life.
Also,
Look at the flowers.
also just remember,
Go into the light.
that if this does kill you, that it's your time and that you will go be in the afterlife, and that's like not a bad thing.
Mother of Azeroth, let's go, people.
Right, go. Just stop. Yes, go find me a cure.
Have some
But
stew.
I do feel like this was Bjorn's fault, and it's not your time.
What?
You smushed the bugs a bunch, and then
Sorry.
there were more.
Let's not talk.
I'll take care of Whisper.
Thank you, Aaron.
All right.
Mother of Christ.
Come on, Whisper. We'll get into one of the rooms.
Yes.
So as you go back, you do hear like some clamors in a couple of the rooms. Some people did not leave. Aaron and kind of Buddy walks you down, opens up the door, and in it you see there are 3 beds. And he brings you over to one and sets you down. And then he sits across from you as he shuts the door. Whisper, come on, mate. This shouldn't take you out. These aren't our. This isn't us. You can't be licked by some magic.
I don't want to be, but it really hurts. I mean, you know me. I've been through a lot, but this ain't like this. It's like my whole body's on fire, man.
Do you want something to drink? I could get you something to drink if you'd like.
I mean, I'm still feeling a little woozy from earlier today. I think you need to go and I need you to go find me the cure. There's got to be a cure.
All right, Whisper. I'll go find a
Go
cure.
find it.
And he reaches in and he pulls out a flask. You know I always keep this with me.
All right. I'll only use it if I have to.
I thought you just said you need. It's strong stuff.
I know, but I know my limits. I'll take it if I have to. Just
All right.
go. Just
all right.
go.
All right. I'll be back. And he leaves.
So what'd you guys find out? Where we go? Where's the people that are gonna maybe know anything?
He talked about people he called pretenders.
I believe these are mystics. Several people out here are skeptical. Our scouts have traveled most of Kef. Rathan's Hollow, I wish I could have warned you about it before we got this far.
Is this a bad place?
The Slythans out in the canyon, they're incredibly dangerous. I would have went around the canyon, but we went right through.
That's the way
I
we
didn't know
roll.
we could go around it, Bjorn.
What? The canyon was like massive, wasn't it?
And there was a town.
It was like, do you not remember before we came down here? It was like as far as the eye could see in either direction. Why would we have thought to not go through?
Because you've been here.
I think back,
Your people went right through it.
but it would have been before the drought. It would have been a little bit different.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
before the Slythons.
Yeah.
These weren't here before.
Okay.
It was more green. Tyve green.
So we are on. I think we are on a time limit.
We didn't get any information from
That's helpful.
Wabash.
other than
Wabash.
Wabash, other than the pretenders. So
Wait,
what if we
where-
spread out throughout the town?
Yeah, let's find the mystics. Do you think, Alendra? Do you think they'll be helpful?
I think that the people of Kef have gone through a lot. They might know something, but I would be skeptical. It's a shame that we are so far away from our grotto. I believe my father would have been able to help.
Okay. At that, I'm assuming that the town is kind of just a perfect circle. So what if everybody picks a direction on the clock, and we go.
Sound good? All right, players, D20
Not me. Everybody else.
is your laying.
Yep.
That's a big fat 2.
17.
3.
17.
Okay, who do you want? It's between you two.
What do you mean?
To go first?
Yep. No, to find it.
Oh, I don't know. You want to roll again, Eli?
Oh, sure.
Yes, leave it up to chance. Don't talk about it.
Hey.
Universe decides.
7.
8.
I find it.
Okay. Oh boy. All right. You begin to search the town of Raven's Hollow. Of the towns that you've been to in Tyve, this one especially the mainland, this one seems the most put together. It seems like they've built a small culture here. You see that there are children sleeping in the beds of these little adobe huts. You see that there is art. You see murals. You see that there are food stands. There are places for music and leisure. There's a small park off toward the side where like trees are growing or well kept. As you each go your own direction, finding different stores and places of commerce, you find that there are several like pack animals that are stable. The town's actually a little larger than you originally thought that it was, but you saw it from such a distance that you didn't quite see the grandeur of it. You, on the other hand, you come to a back alley in the town, and you hear low muttering coming from one of the adobe huts. You've not encountered many people because they have all gone toward the western gate, but the bells have stopped ringing, and you believe that they will begin to return to their normal life.
May I ask what language?
What language do you know? Don't have this memorized? And you don't understand it.
There it is.
You don't even understand your own
You don't
character.
know your own goddamn character?
Sylvan, Vayan, Elvish, Dwarvish, Abyssal.
Okay, so you hear in kind of some broken abyssal, the blood is pure, the blood is clean.
Is it a building? I'll walk up to it and just...
Yeah. The door opens and you see a 17-something young boy, skinny and slightly frail. It looks as though he's had like makeup or something, like marks on his face, but he's wiped it off. So you just kind of see the red smudges on his face. Savage. How may I help you?
If I may ask you, I heard your chanting. I believe you can help me.
Who are you?
I'm an outsider. I have a dear friend, who's been struck by one of your blood beetles.
They're not my blood beetles. They are
Kefs.
the glorious Kevs, our benefactors.
I believe we can help another. Would you like the bug?
No. To have the bug is to be mocked. Mocked is one of Kev's illoyal, not the blasphemers, those who are trying to escape. I would like to be exalted, raised up, become one with the blood,
Become
the unliving blood.
become one with the blood, you must be able to control the blood, correct?
I do not know the processes. I have never been inside the keep. And those who do go are leaders. They are sworn to secrecy.
May we talk inside?
Yes, come in, lest someone see you. I did not think there would be ears because of the bells.
Oh, he's so edgy.
So you come in and you see like some fan art of the blood sorcerers. Like
It's really well done, though.
Do you know of any way to get rid of the bug?
you do notice
crap.
you do notice that on the floor there looks to be a small small clay bowl, and it does look to be filled with blood. You assume it's either his or an animal's.
Do you have any idea how to get rid of the beetle? The bug?
Most go to the keep. They ask for salvation. And they are allowed entrance into those blessed sanguine halls.
For a mystic, Eli, not a
I don't have time to go to the keep.
No, you are too far away. and would never survive the burrows. Your friend most likely only has till sunrise.
Do you have any books around?
I have a couple, though I've never learned to read.
May I see a couple?
Of course. He brings one over. This is my mother's diary.
The wet nurse book helped. I'm gonna open it up a little bit.
It laments about her child. A lot of lamentation.
All right.
What does it say?
Wonderful things. My child is so bad.
It congratulates you. Do you have any books on blood sorcerers? Is what I meant. Sorry.
No. Do you?
No, but what were you saying?
I was asking for the pure blood. The unliving blood.
Now, where did you learn of this?
By fan fiction. Well, there's a group of us. Sometimes we meet once a year. Under the eclipse. There was one not so long ago. We met in glorious communion. I'm close. I'm close to being an acolyte. They said so themselves.
But you barely know the language.
I can learn. I'm still young.
But so close and yet so far.
You're right. Do not show me my weaknesses.
Did you like rolled the high thing to the good thing, right?
Yeah.
Then you will.
You go to find a cure, but then insult the man.
What if I taught you some more? If you would just Odelia help my friend.
I'm not sure how to help your friend.
Do you know your leader of this group?
Oh, he is far away. He lives close to the keep so that he can keep an eye on it. So they can watch those who enter and those who leave.
What about any higher members in town?
There is one. I can take you to him, but you must teach me something.
I will. Take me to him.
You show me something first. What you going to teach me?
Let's see a spell.
Yes,
Eli's trying-
Vanya, where's the bathroom? In Abyssa.
I want to do something while you're doing this.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Let him look up his spell.
So as I'm like probably not finding anyone, right? I'm just gonna like think about the idea of blood sorcery and how I like kind of like I use my own vitality in life. Like I use more like life force and souls and not blood. But I literally am like, I like cut my arm and like I'm going to try to like use the magic to see if I can like manipulate the blood. I'm gonna just try to do that because I normally pull different things. So I don't know what you want me to roll.
I don't either, but go ahead and just roll.
A bloodbender.
Like my attack.
Oh, God.
8. I gotta do this.
Yeah, you are not connected to that kind of magic.
No.
Probably for the best.
Yeah. Okay, so meanwhile, Whisper, you are left alone.
Yeah.
You hear the clamor, the bells have stopped, and you start to feel the sickness just kind of like, it just feels like fire. And like you're trying to stay awake. What would you like to do?
So I'm sort of shaking, and believe it or not, after all of those things, I ended up with Graham's coin again, and so I'm sort of clutching it, and I'm like, I'm sorry, Graham. I'm really trying, but it's hard here. It's hard on the mainland. And I open the flask, and I start drinking it. But I'm trying to do what you told me, which is to
It burns real bad.
Okay.
Whatever Aaron drinks, it is. It's like
Zima.
turpentine.
And I'm so I'm
So
kind
gin.
I'm kind of yeah, like I'm trusting my friends. They're trying to help me, but I don't know if they can do it.
Can I get a Constitution saving throw as the liquid hits your gullet?
Wow. Yeah, that's a 2.
So you just like so go ahead and continue, but like the world starts to just spin.
Yeah, I'm basically kind of apologizing to. Oh, I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm really trying, and I know my friends are trying too. But it's hard. It's so hard. I mean, I guess I'll just keep muttering till I pass out.
Perfect.
Straight comatose.
Meanwhile,
I'm gonna be sitting in the room. Is there like lights, like fire candles?
yeah.
Alrighty.
It's like, I'll teach you. It's like, all right.
I'm going to open the book and I spell and just twist my hand as I will cast in the middle of the room, warding winds.
Fireball.
Fireball, just kill him. All right. So
You're useless.
I think it's on me.
The Adobe Hut just
You
blows
didn't
up.
play
All
my
right.
games.
So it's centered on me in a 10-foot radius. Strong winds that are 20 miles per hour below around me.
Is this a cantrip?
Oh no, this is like a.
You just got a cantrip, man.
No, this is fun because this shows my power. It deafens you and others in this area, only 10 feet. It extinguishes all unprotected flames in its areas that are torch-sized or smaller. It hedges out vapors, gas, and fog that can be dispersed by strong winds. The area is difficult terrain for creatures other than you.
Okay. What do you do as you're doing this?
I'm just gonna in abyssal. He doesn't know much, right?
Man? You just cast a very powerful spell for this guy.
Second level. And deep speech. Watch my power as it goes around. Please work. That
very-
part's whispered 100%.
It's very easy.
You're just trying to show off.
It's
so
very.
you're-
It's very easy. Just repeat after me.
Ooga booga.
And then after like a couple of seconds, I'll just stop it.
He's just trying to show off to make this kid want to help him.
So just like this old frail man just goes, witness my power. And it's just so the guy like collapsed. This young kid just collapses. I was lying. I don't know anyone. Please don't. Please don't kill me.
Well, that's good.
Wizard, are you one of them? Have you come to take me?
God,
At least you got the truth.
Oh, 100%.
His blood bowl spills over.
It's cranberry juice.
I am not worthy of you, sorcerer. I apologize.
Holy shit.
First things first.
I'll come drain him if you want me to.
Oh, not yet.
Not yet.
You will stop this blood nonsense.
Are you not one of the sorcerers of Kiev?
No, your mother thinks you're a disgrace.
Oh, twist the knife.
You are a disgrace to your town. Second off, you won't tell anyone of this interaction. Third, point me in the direction of a church.
Who are you?
I'm none of your business.
Why have you come?
To help my friend. Church. Good church. Powerful church. Something.
A church out here in the rain.
whining.
I don't know what to do.
I'm going to just open the door, point in the direction of the church.
He just points out.
Is there a church in this house?
He's just pointing.
There better be a church. Please let there be a church.
Okay, you leave.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna go in that direction for a church.
Whisper's a dead man.
Intermission.
Whisper's a dead man.
No, Bjorn promised.
What the hell happened?
Go to the
game?
go to the pharmacy.
Hey,
Magic.
Bjorn, I heard Trevor say he would suck that poison out.
I think it's too late now. I think it's all through my
It's
system.
an evil game because I didn't actually suck the poison.
Well, it's because you lied.
Goddamn right. Welcome back, everybody, to Role Seekers and the Legend of Nabell. We're a group of local gamers just like you, roleplay for your enjoyment. So, we are in a bind. So, Oh, I guess I should say, if this is your first time watching Role Seekers, welcome. We improvise everything that you see, and we play just for the enjoyment of it. But please do like, follow, and share our content. You can join us on Discord, and we would love to have you. Love talking to all of you on both TikTok and Twitch. Back to the game, though, we are in quite a bind. So Whisper is struggling with a disease from a blood beetle and getting the cold sweats. Everyone they've talked to says that people die within like 24 hours if you put much stock into that. Normandy just terrified a cult
Child.
fanatic. Yeah, a young 17-year-old kid.
Anymore.
Told him that his parents were ashamed of him. Got some of that aggression out.
He'll come back and
Alignment checked himself. And we're gonna move on as you head toward the church. Can't wait.
the church.
The church.
Yeah. I'll have to go back to this kid, aren't I?
Maybe the blood beetle will give me superpowers.
Blue Beetle.
Yeah. Blue beetle.
So as you head through the town,
Yeah, sorry.
its dreary streets now clamoring with the sound of people as they head back toward their normal festivities, and the clamor of the bell has gone out, the ringing of the alert bell. You find a steepled adobe clay hut. Inside you hear the soft music of what sounds like a harp playing, and you are drawn in as if this is the fabled church the young 17-year-old slightly pointed to. You see a young girl playing. She looks like she's been sweating, running, and now looks as if she's trying to calm her nerves by playing music.
Is it just her?
It's just her.
Where's Aaron now?
Not searching.
I feel like he would have found her.
The door is open.
Madam,
She stops abruptly. Yes?
I was pointed this way for church.
Thank you.
All are welcome. You see that there are two pews, and in the back you see a very small wooden idol of F holding a water pot.
I'm in quite a predicament. I have a friend that's sick.
I'm sorry. It's the natural course of life.
But it's not his time.
Is he old?
No,
I'm sorry then.
right young. I was pointed this way for help.
Would you like rites? The last rites of F?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Still alive. But do you have any priests here?
I am the best there is.
Can I insider?
Sure.
Oh, it's hey.
While you're doing this, I have an idea and head back to the inn.
Okay, sounds good.
11?
You decide. You have no insight into it.
I see.
Are you sure you have no way to help me?
I'm not even sure what the problem is, but I'm happy to bless your friend.
Do you have is there anywhere in town that you could point me in the way that could help my friend? We've stumbled upon some unlikely characters. Less so sick and more so poisoned.
An apothecary, perhaps? Why are you being so cryptic? Is this friend in my presence?
I may be ill with something, but it's not death yet. It has to do with the blood sources, Kef.
The color drains from her face. She goes back to playing. I can't help you. I practice Eth's teachings in private. I should have hid the idol, but in the commotion, I left it out. If the sorcerers knew I had it, I would...
Oh, you're fine, ma'am. I understand. We all have our secrets.
If your friend
If you won't help me, I'm gonna tell.
If your friend has been touched by the blood beetle, ask the gods for help.
You seem to have some faith with it. Could you practice it on him?
I can bless him. Yes, I said I would do that.
It's worth a shot.
I'll pray with him. Yeah, of course. Shall we?
Yes.
Meanwhile.
Okay. Are you sleeping?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
passed out.
Comatose.
Yeah.
Okay.
He drunk.
Okay. So, okay. So I'm gonna, like, uncover where his, like, wound is.
You just plop him over on his side.
All right.
I'm assuming that he's laying on his side so he doesn't, like, choke on his own, like, vomit and stuff.
Oh my god!
Wait, he, like, real drunk?
I was. Well, me. I'm not really. I'm.
You did one
passed
drink
out.
and he
Who sleeps
passed
on
out.
their back?
I would say he's not
like a
like,
lot of
Back.
it's not really the alcohol that made him, you know.
Either way, okay.
Go into a
But you can
coma.
get to my back.
Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work, but and then I
Just stuff some of the poison mushroom in your wound.
no, I open my cloak
Holy crap.
and Nana, I don't know if you're one of the 3 bats that drink blood, but there are bats that drink blood, and so it would be really helpful if you would maybe try to suck the poison out of Whisper and
Handle animal.
handle animal.
Wow.
No,
I'm
Nana.
afraid for Nana.
No, Whisper can die. Don't do this.
Oh, it's
No offense.
Yeah. Thanks.
Absolutely no offense.
Need nana art.
dirty 20.
So Nana looks and looks down and
Poison doesn't kill vampire bats, just to let you guys know.
Oh.
Little fun fact, like they have certain gut bacteria. They're meant to drink blood.
Cool.
well, we'll see.
Are they meant to drink this blood?
Well, maybe not, but like
I don't know if Nana is a vampire bat because she eats lots of nanas. So we're gonna give you
that's just because
25% chance. What number do you want?
I'm feeling a 3.
Oh!
Drinks blood. She crawls over on her little
Elbow hand
things, and she looks, and all of a sudden you see like this her sweet face kind of scowl down and just. Okay, and she has a 1 in 100th chance of having rabies.
Do I stay unconscious for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
So what number you don't want on a D100?
How old are you, Mark?
That is Whisper is 22.
22. So I don't want 22.
36.
Okay.
That's my real
I
age.
just say, oh, good thing we didn't do your age.
So
Oh, that was mean.
what?
The rabies thing, that's fucking hilarious.
Okay, so Nana sucks blood out and then just kind of.
I pet Nana.
Doesn't look like she liked it. She starts coughing.
Nothing personal.
I pet Nana. Then can I try to do any type of medicine to see if he seems any better?
It's like when your dog does something too fast. Drink.
6.
You
Probably don't know.
You have no idea.
I wish I could come conscious right now and like there's a bat crawling on me and Veer's like over me. I'm just there half dressed like what
And
are
the-
you doing?
The bat's coughing in your face.
And then I'm gonna medicine Nana.
Huh?
Then I'm gonna medicine Nana and see if she's
He's checking
okay.
on Nana.
Nat 1.
She doesn't look good.
You're stronger than Whisper. You can make it through it.
At this, the door opens. And you see Normandy return with a young woman.
Hi.
I brought a priestess.
Oh, can she see how he's doing? I can't tell if he's doing better. Will you look?
You see Nana standing on his back coughing.
No, Nana's now back with me.
I'm sorry, madam, that this is the way you're introduced to our victim?
Friend.
Friend?
What the hell,
Are you a
Normandy?
doctor? Can you tell if
He's a
Can you tell if he's doing better? Because I can't really tell.
I mean, he's a victim of blood
Circumstance.
sorcerers. Circumstance, that's the word. Thank you.
Victim of
Normandy, your name would find itself on the votes of Survivor.
I don't know what that means.
Finally, you see it.
Okay, so the priestess walks over and she puts her hand. Oh, he's burning up. Have you tried normal medicine, like a warm washcloth or perhaps an ice bath? Has he taken any medicine or ointments?
They've
It
stabbed
looks
me.
like there's a lot of cuts on his back.
No, are you?
I tried draining the poison from his back.
There are 2 bite marks, 2
That-
sets of teeth.
Yeah, that's
That I cannot
We've tried
explain.
bloodletting multiple times.
Well, can you see if he's doing any better?
I'm not a doctor, but obviously you're not helping him. This man needs rest. Has he drank any fluids or eaten?
Yeah, I drink lots of
Lots of wine.
Wine?
And it looks like he had a flask.
I'm gonna pick up the flask and sniff it.
That's Aaron's flask.
So it smells really strong. And as you come in, Aaronin walks in. Ew, excuse me. He takes it. Puts it back in his shirt. I needed to give. Oh my, whisper! Whisper.
Can you look and see if he seems better?
You guys.
I'm like
Sure.
poking him.
I'm not very good
I think you should all leave the room.
at No, you're a stranger.
I promise I won't stab him.
It got some of the poison out.
Anything that's been done to him has been willing.
Has he been unconscious the whole time?
No, that's a new development.
No, but
All right, fine. She comes down and she grabs your hand. Eth, mother of renewal and cycles, please take this illness and show us its cycle, show us its end. In the great circle of our world, bring him health, bring him wellness. And if you cannot, return him to the earth, so that he may be reborn in the great cycle. Protect him from the Tangled One. Protect him from the sorcerers of Kef. And protect him from the silent halls of Dragda.
Reincarnation, that's a new one.
She puts his hand up to her forehead to your hands. Protect him from the great and ancient flames of Tyve. I am so sorry. If this truly is one of the curses of Kef, I'm not sure I'll be able. I'll leave you. And she walks out.
what did she do?
Pray.
What did she mean, reborn?
I honestly could not tell you.
Can you look and see if he looks any better?
Sure, I'll medicine him.
Sure. Is it nat 1?
No, it's a 7.
Looks like a nat 1.
Yeah, I.
Yes, you're fine. You're fine. I believe you.
8.
No.
But I have a high fever.
He has a high fever.
So she did bring up a good point, and so like, take some like, I'll get some like, not cold, but like, cool rags and put them on him, try to bring his like temperature down.
I just want to say something. I've known Whisper the longest of all of you. And something like this will not lick him. I don't care what they say. I don't care that people have died from the blood beetles, whatever the hell these are. We are from the archipelago. And they told us that we could not make it to the mainland, and yet here we are. So Whisper, and he comes down, he kicks you on the back.
right in all the wounds.
You need to get through this.
I don't feel like it's his time either. But like, he doesn't look good.
Well, he never could hold his alcohol. But you see, like, it looks like he's gonna get emotional, and then he kind of stiffens up. I'm gonna get some air. He walks out.
I don't know. I know that most of you had come back. I would not be coming back until I found something.
Okay.
Could I roll to see if I find?
Yeah, go ahead.
Apothecary, anything?
Yeah, look for the apothecary.
You find a scared boy.
Well, I wouldn't know. I would hope that there was one.
I mean, this is a pretty big
13 plus.
Okay, what number you don't want on a D8?
I don't want a 7.
Pow! Oh, it was almost a 7. It was a 1. Okay, so you start to look around. You scour. You see the group start to go back. You actually see Normandy heading back with a young woman. You just continue. You got to find somebody. And after you continue to search, the sight that you come across is you actually hear a laugh of someone that sounds familiar. And it brings you to a small hut. And inside you see Wabash with a woman inside and a young girl. And he has now taken off his circular shield. He's placed it on the wall. And you see them sitting down over a meal of some kind of meat. It might be a burrower for all you know. His wife is consoling him, and as you listen to their conversation, she's basically saying something along the lines of, was everything okay? And you hear, you know, love, honestly, we've got to find a way out of here. I can't see the two of you living this way, out here in the wastes. Perhaps if we could make it to teach them, and she puts her, like, no, we can't. Every time that bell rings, I die a little inside. And tonight I had to seal the gates and not let somebody in who could have really used our help. The sorcerer's got to pay someday. Someday there's going to be a reckoning. I just know it. And she comes and hugs him.
Trevor, take him.
Break the door down.
Tell him we'll tell him they can come.
You could have helped him.
Trevor, axe through the child's head.
Door.
He goes and grabs one of his hand axes. Who's there?
It's Bjorn, the traveler.
What the hell does he want? And he comes over and he opens the door slightly. Listen, I've given you just about as much time as I can, mate.
I typically don't do this. I overheard a conversation. We need more help for our friend. We can't leave him like this. And if there's anything that maybe you've rightfully kept from us, if you could help him, we might be able to help you and your family get to Tichnef.
I'm going to ignore the fact that obviously you are a busybody. And he puts his axe down and he grabs you by the shoulder, kind of up. Listen, mate. You look like good people. I don't know your friend. But believe me when I say, he's out there. He's already dead. The Slythans have gotten him and they've ripped him navel to anus.
I love this character.
He's probably
let's
still
bring him with
screaming as they're eating him from the inside out. They like to put the children in the discard. But listen, even if he wasn't mangled out there, like some vulture carrion, he's diseased by the blood sorcerers, and their magic ain't from these lands. It's a cold, dark, evil magic. It's a sickness. It is. They believe in something that ain't right. They worship called the unliving blood. The fleshless blood. The soulless blood. It's all the same damn thing. Blood is life. You understand? It pulses in our veins. It pulses in my wife's veins, my child's veins. And they found a way to make this thing that means life. Death. Your friend's as good as gone. So I suggest you pray to whatever god it is you follow. And if you're really desperate, call to those that bang in fire. He pushes you out the door. Lord knows they've seen this land burn once before. And he shuts the door. Who was that? Just some crazed asshole who walked across the entire canyon in the middle of the night.
Oh, break the door. Break the door down.
You won't help me, I'll kill you.
Okay.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I am going to go to... I'm gonna go to the edge of town. Closest to the keep. The castle built into the mountain. Whatever direction it's facing.
Sure, you can't see it from here.
No. But I would know
Yep.
this is west.
You look up into the gray clouds of Tyve.
I am going to pray. I am going to pray, and I am going to try to get any god or any powerful being, or whatever blood, sorcery, magic that will listen, asking for help. Specifically though, and I want to plot point this, I want to send it out there that we need Helena's help.
I don't. What's the plot point?
Yeah, the plot point.
The plot point is that she hears it.
So,
A plot point has to like affect the story.
yeah. So you can't use it as an ability. You're using it as like ability. Plot point is like somebody has something different or
So a full change. Okay.
like a story.
Like it typically not like based on something,
not something
you're
you can
doing.
do. Yeah.
Okay.
And it
Well,
can't actually
then-
benefit you.
Then I will do that.
Was Fang and Fire a place he was, or he was speaking?
He was talking about the dragons, probably.
Oh, he was just speaking euphemistically.
Euphemistically.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Sans plot point.
Sounds good.
Um,
So you do that. So you reach out and you start to pray to, what do you say? You're speaking to basically the entities of Tyve, old and new gods.
Yeah, then I would. Because I know there's evidence of multiple. There's many deities, many beings. There's dragons. There's these damn blood sorcerers. So it would be a call out into, we need help. Maybe there's an answer.
I'm gonna talk to Umtharis too,
Okay.
but in a different sense.
Bjorn stopped just believing in the dragons along his travels to New Norn. Because he met different people, he saw different things.
Okay. Do you want to say what you say?
No, because it wouldn't be... There would be nothing specific other than somebody out there, please help our friend.
And you speak to Antharis.
Yeah. So, Amtharis, hear this call, and maybe I'm wrong because I don't know a lot, but in everything that I've learned is that we really focus on the balance of life and death, and these sorcerers of Kef are really interfering with your domain here. Like, they should not be living as long as they are. And they're just all over your terrain here. And I think you need to do something about that, because what they're doing is they're not extending life in the way life should be lived, and they're doing a lot more death in this weird unliving, and it just doesn't sit right with me. So if you're listening and have any time, like, right, probably not, but I am trying.
There's like a letter to Santa.
I'm trying
You could just
to
like
follow
kill them all. That would be great.
your teachings, and I just don't believe it's Whisper's time or Nana's time. And I think that it's definitely probably these sorcerers' time. So any even guidance would be helpful of how to fix the unbalance here.
So each of you pray to your respective gods in your own way as you stand out there in the cold, in the darkness of Tyve, the encroaching, starving darkness trying to pull its way over the braziers of the wall. Just those sparks kind of washing down, like showering down above you. You feel the cool breeze hit you as you just feel the fresh air of Tyve. Even in the darkness, there's still some beauty. Even in this dry place, you still feel the moisture in the air. And as you're sitting there, from behind you, the bonfire of the center of the town burning, an old woman approaches. Why are you in the darkness? Come, join us.
Sure, I go without saying anything.
She walks you back. She reminds you of Magda Nabell slightly in her age. She walks slowly back to and Magda's much stronger, but she walks slowly back. You know, strapping man like you, you shouldn't be alone tonight. There's been too much commotion.
You met a working girl?
Hell yeah. I have friends waiting for me.
Oh, we all have friends. Most of mine are gone now. I only have my niece. She takes good care of me.
I'm sure she's a lovely young lady.
Yes. I saw you standing over there and it looked like you had reached an edge. The darkness of this place, it can get to you. The screams in the dark. The Slythans. The sorcerers of Kef. It all seems so big. We live here in our quiet town. We live out our lives, day in, day out. I've found, though, we don't always need to worry about the big things. Not when we can see the wood burning in the fire, hear the crackle of the logs. Sometimes we just have to remember that we're here. She puts her hand on you. I don't know what you're going through, but you'll be all right.
Thank you for the words. I know that most of us.
No, it's all right. I can see it on your face. Here. She walks over to a vendor and she puts down like a piece of gold and she walks back. It's a piece of fried dough. Food.
That's a cure. Stuff it in the wound.
Stay in the light.
Feed it to him.
There's enough darkness out there.
Does it look like pretty tasty?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm actually
Does it
gonna
look
save
magic?
it. And I'm gonna take it back to the group so everybody can have a piece.
still laughing at
You said
can't
you won't
think
go
of
back,
any-
but you won't go back unless you have something. You come back with an elephant ear. I won't go back until I find something to help whisper. Here's some fried dough.
Well, that girl made a point. Have you given him any water?
A lot of alcohol. That's
Does have a
kind of
lot
like
alcohol
water.
and a mushroom.
So as you walk back to the inn, you do see Aaron sitting outside. He has a cigarette. You've never seen him with a cigarette, but he's smoking as you walk back. He's smoking pretty heavy.
Oh, I'm 110% gonna change my mind and now sit with him and offer him.
What is that?
Magic.
It's a cure.
It's like a
got
piece
hungry.
of bread coated with like spices and sugar. I haven't tried it yet. Do you want some?
Sure. Takes some and eats it. I mean, here we are. We've travelled together ever since we decided not to go to Andros Port.
True.
And we've seen some things, right?
Because we didn't go to the port, correct?
I'm gonna pretend we didn't say that. But I don't even know why I'm smoking this. I don't like it. He puts it out. A bug. I mean, I saw it looked like a bug. And that's going to be the thing that takes us down, not the wall of destructive water. not the psychotic green-eyed god thing out on the middle of the break wall. But a bug from a woman's hand. I can't write a song about that, Bjorn. And I've come a long way. I've come a long way. And I didn't want to come. But he did. Because his gran wanted him to. And I get it. We're falling apart. Helena's gone. Torin's comatose today for some reason. Normandy and his schizophrenia. And then, of course, there's Via. I can't really figure her out, you know. But you and me, Bjorn, we're not so different. We each have goals. I'm not sure exactly what yours is. I heard something about your niece, but you rarely talk about her. I guess I just sometimes think to myself, it's all for. You know? I mean, here we are in the middle of a desert, on the mainland, the Athelian inside. And we're going to a land that they call the Silent Halls of the Dead to find out how we can rescue our friend from the blood sorcerers of Kef. These are adjectives, Bjorn, that I didn't want to put side by side.
But what of the... And apart from the danger and the fear, what about these experiences that you've gained?
Bjorn, there's a lot about me you don't know.
Sure.
And I've had a lot of experiences. And I'll tell you this. None of them at all, aren't worth anything if you can't share them with someone.
Why do you think I don't talk about my niece much? For that reason. I, too, have had a number of experiences. And when I've slowly met you all and gotten to know you, I realized that as important as my niece is to me, and how internally I prioritize her, the likelihood of me succeeding in my goals resides in sharing my experiences with our party. To grow and to develop and to become stronger.
All right. Let's talk for a second then. Worst case. Let's say he doesn't wake up in the morning. What then? Do we carry on?
Well, how are we going to go back? The only way out is through. Gavra is overtaken by the storm. We promised certain things back on the island to the refugees that escaped. We have this little girl in an outpost who is a god, is powerful, is who knows what she really is, with outsiders who made it through the storm.
You know, what if? I never thought of it until just now. What if we're not meant to succeed? What if she is?
As in Xandra? Me. That girl has overcome insurmountable odds from the few things that we know about her. And she is wise and intelligent well beyond her years.
But I think the thing that strikes me the most is that it's obvious she's doing it for love.
You think?
I think if you listen closely enough, she's left enough clues. Anyways, I'm gonna go see the chat. The food's not bad, honestly. Maybe share it with the rest of us. Don't hog it yourself, Bjorn.
That was the plan before I saw your sorry ass out here. I'll follow him in.
So, as you follow him in, he looks like he wants to say something to you, and then he just doesn't.
Like in a joking way, or
You're
like
not sure.
Okay.
So he walks further. And as you come in, you see the group kind of standing around Whisper, and he is shaking.
Put the pin in red.
No, you're.
My threads of life, is he near death now?
No.
Guys, I just really don't feel like it's his time. Like, I can normally tell.
I hope you're right.
Do you think that maybe, and I'm passing out the bread, pieces of bread to you guys. It's important in times like this.
No, I know.
Martin.
I'm just like lying here.
Is he awake?
I really appreciate it, but honestly, I have a gluten allergy. Ever since I worked for a bakery.
Never worked.
Do you think that this blood beetle, maybe instead of killing the person, it turns them into one of
I think
them?
that it's a spy. I think it's doing something to him, and they're gonna be able to like track us.
Well, that's horrifying.
But it doesn't.
But he's like not. He's not on the verge of death.
He looks like he is. This
I
is
know,
Alendra.
but I can tell. I can tell.
I kind of look at Alendra. That's kind of her thing. She's good at it.
I don't doubt you, but all I can tell you is those marked usually die within 24 hours if they don't relinquish themselves to the cult.
Maybe it'll be sudden.
I don't know.
How do they die?
It's like their blood just can't sustain them.
Hey, Whisper, eat some of this bread.
I was just about.
Try to wake him up enough to.
He's completely out.
He's not to wake up. Maybe just put some in his mouth. Make sure it's secure.
It's like rub it on his tongue.
So as you guys are all sitting around Whisper, he's sitting there. Aaron goes over and pulls a blanket over him.
He's hot.
And then he ignores you and sits back down. Did I ever tell you all the time that Whisper and I were trying a job? And I was getting the literal crap kicked out of me. And he knew it, and I knew he was outside, and he literally waited until the guard hit me at least a couple more times. And then he came in all white knight, tried to save me and said, "Oh, sorry, I was being sneaky." Typical Whispers, two-story man.
That was a good one.
You're trying to. I feel like you're telling stories like he's dying.
I'm just trying to lighten the mood.
Something's off though, Aaron.
So I go. So the two beds are like side by side, right? Or there's three. So I go sit at like the head between two beds, right next to Whisper. Right after he says that, I tear off a piece. I kind of hold it to his mouth. You want some? All right. Join in.
I want
there
your
to-
blood.
Oh, you just like thank you.
Does anybody else want to do anything? Otherwise, the night is going to start to pass.
No, I'll just stay up and keep an eye on.
Aaron doesn't go to bed either.
Transfusion?
Aaron,
I wouldn't. I would sit up.
you can sleep. You need to sleep because if we have to travel tomorrow, you're gonna be exhausted. I promise you, if he
I
starts.
think we're going to need a day tomorrow.
Agreed.
So how about we just slow down?
Oh, but you still need to rest at some point.
I'll rest.
We wouldn't sleep even if we wanted to.
Constitution saving throw.
Me? Alright. What number do I not want?
One.
Now you've done it. It's okay. Because
No,
here
these
comes.
important rules.
Wait,
This is a nat 20.
Can he have inspiration for role playing his coma so well?
He was really good.
I think he roleplayed the
tried.
height thing well.
Yeah, what about my LSD trip?
Constitution.
Alright, here we go.
2.
All right. At about midway through the night, it's about 4 a.m. Whisper shakes and goes still.
Poke at him. Like, not poke him, but like just.
I worship
trying
the
to,
god
like-
of death.
I'm trying to see if he's alive.
So you walk up, you kind of nudge him, and he turns over, and the shaking is completely gone, and he starts sleeping normally.
Can I try to medicine him?
Sure.
He seems fine now.
Veer, what's happening?
Well, he's not shaking anymore. They get +1, dirty 20.
He seems like the fever's broke. As you examine his body, the wound on his back is closed,
Not
as has the nana wound and the cuts.
He seems too fine. And I'm worried that maybe, like, it's bad blood. He's got bad blood.
Aaron has fallen asleep.
Okay. Give me this.
Yes.
I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna feel for a pulse in his wrist.
Do you feel a pulse?
Thought you were gonna be alive and no pulse.
Yeah.
Thought that would have been cool.
I think
I don't
that's,
understand this.
I don't think he's. I told you I think he's dying, but I think something definitely happened.
Can you check again with your abilities?
Yeah, he's not close to death. He's fine, right?
Seems fine.
Let him sleep.
What is wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. Seems he's not shaking anymore.
His fever broke.
And the wounds.
And the wounds are closed.
Let
How is Nana doing?
She seems okay.
What is your worry? His wounds are closed?
too fast. Something happened, but he seems to be okay.
Okay. I will just, as the night passes, I will just like I'm watching him, afraid that he might like wake up and be like, it's
Do
crazy.
you think he might be one of them?
I don't know,
It's
but
the
we're
only
gonna
thing that
find
makes
out.
sense.
Give me your hand.
What? Did you cut me?
Yes.
Why?
Fresh blood.
Oh, you want to see if he wants to?
Do I
like,
smell
eat
it?
So all of a sudden, you see from your cloak Nana's head pop up.
Whisper, wake up.
I take the back of my hand and I hold it.
I let Nana go. Like Nana will like.
Nana starts to elbow her way towards your hand.
Hang on, Nana.
Does it affect me?
It doesn't seem to.
Okay.
So I'll go and
I'm going back
Lily.
to bed now.
Lily. I'm dreaming of Lily.
I'll let Nana lick it, and if she kind of like nips.
1 in
it,
100. Do 100.
We already decided she doesn't have rabies.
That he caught.
She's only licking.
She's gonna
32.
One in 100 chance that she bites you.
It's 100.
Oh.
She does not have rabies.
Like for good.
Yep.
Because it's 100. You're welcome. Veer, I'm gonna get some sleep.
Yeah, do that.
The night passes without incident. In the morning, Whisper, you're the first to wake, and you feel fine.
Right.
What the?
What a great sleep that was. You did it. You saved me. Oh, I'm so grateful. What did you do? What did you find? Did you find? You must have found a really powerful cleric.
No.
Like Torin. Like what Torin?
No, Nana sucked the poison out.
Really? It was a little bat. Your little bat saved my life.
Whisper.
It's gotta be.
Bjorn brought
We
some
weren't-
very good bread.
Wow. Was it like a panini?
Whisper.
What?
You didn't eat it.
We weren't
Bjorn
able-
eat all of it.
We weren't able to find anything to help you. This happened on its
Well,
own.
I did let Nana suck the poison.
But like
We did have a priestess pray for you.
somebody healed me, right? I can't even feel the bite.
No,
this
that's
is like
just-
magic.
Actually, in the middle of the night, you started shaking and convulsing really crazily, and then all of a sudden, you stopped, and I thought you were maybe dead, but you weren't. The wounds were gone, and you were just normal.
What?
So you might not be. We don't know what happened.
We don't know how you're alive right now.
Normandy, you know this kind of stuff. Like, it's magic, right? I mean, look at the wound. The wound is gone. I've seen that happen.
It does
I
look.
have no clue about this.
I mean, yeah, it does look like magic, but like we didn't cast it. So that's the concern.
You just need to tell us if you feel different at any point.
I mean, different how? Like,
We
You
are-
know, like a blood sorcerer.
like if I want to, like, do something,
Yeah.
all right?
Whisper. We're all so relieved and ecstatic that you're here with us. Our concern is strictly because this doesn't make any sense, and we were terrified of losing you.
Maybe no one dies from this. Maybe everyone goes to the keep and they live, and everyone just thinks they die.
I look to Landra. Is she still able to talk?
No, she
Yeah,
just.
she can have-
She doesn't know. What does she know?
Aaron's dead to sleep.
gonna
I'll
go
wake
over to
Aaron.
the-
Yeah, like wake Aaron up.
What? Well,
He rises.
Oh,
he pulls out his rapier.
Aaron, look,
Whisper!
I know.
I told you you'd lick it. I told you. I told everybody.
It's
No, I had no doubt in my mind. Never came up once.
like a miracle. I
You're
know.
right. It wasn't like a funeral for you.
Well, come over here. Give me a hug.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I stayed up way too late. No one advised me otherwise. And I'm going to need a little bit more sleep, and then I'll be ready to go.
Well, all right, I'm starving. You got any bread or something?
No, Bjorn ate all of it.
Bjorn did eat all of it. I asked him to share, but he ate it all.
We tried to stop him.
I shared it with literally. I offered you some when you were asleep.
Am I hungry?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Want to
but I
be.
do have,
It's
yeah, I
totally up
mean,
to
so
you.
it's like I have an appetite.
Oh, yeah. You feel totally fine.
All right.
I'll
when
take
we
Whisper
go
down.
Yeah, when we go down, I'm gonna go down first and just see who's down there.
Oh, in case I.
In case like Wabash is
But
down
now I
there
look
and
great.
you look fine, and then like, it could start a whole thing.
But I'll. Oh, wait, I got a great idea. I'm a master of disguise, right?
Oh, I'm imagining he still has the mustache on.
I'm going to the turtle club.
That's a 13.
Yeah.
But the,
Yeah, you put your-
yeah. So it's nighttime. He might not have seen me well
Yeah,
when I
that's
was
true.
outside. So, and now I look totally healthy.
So you head down and you see the barkeep open, the woman, and she's like, all right, I've got some mash in the pot over there.
Well, mash is one of my favorites.
You walk over and it's just gravy. It's like a big, giant thing of gravy.
Got any biscuits?
Yeah, I got biscuits.
Oh, a biscuit
There's
would be
just a
good.
big
This
platter
gravy.
with biscuits stacked up. What you gonna do with that biscuit though?
Watch this.
Do 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 do. I don't know about
I
that.
call it biscuits and gravy.
What? I'm gonna try that. She goes over. Holy shit, that's good. It looks disgusting, but it tastes wonderful.
The most popular place in town.
Her name is Babette Evans.
Bet.
Oh lord.
Cannon.
Go back to sleep.
Plot point used.
Right, so what do we do now? I mean, this is great, but what? So we just keep going? We keep going?
I guess.
But we can't. Our vague memories. There was. I mean, it was touch and go. But do you remember? There was like a giant bug out there at night, wasn't there?
Yeah.
It's called a Slython.
Slither?
And
Slython.
Slython?
Slython?
And they think that, and everyone here thinks that you and I are like devoured by that thing outside.
Yeah.
Oh, it was pretty scary.
It was far away though.
You are probably gonna need to stay here in the inn today just to be safe, but
Well, or maybe we just like start this whole thing about like how we cured the blood beetle.
I mean, it was dark. No one saw your faces too well.
Also, though, like maybe we can inspire like some hope about, and then they'll let people come in who have the blood beetle.
I think that these people are terrified enough of the blood sorcerers, and they're grateful that
Now
they
they
have
know
their
they can
distance.
beat them.
I don't know if others can.
Well,
Well, I
they
am
never
pretty special.
try. They never try because they just like give in and go to the keep.
Sometimes the most important decision you can make is nothing at all. I think that we need to respect this place's privacy, and obviously this is the only place that we've seen in the mainland that is thriving. Think we
Aaron
should-
walks down the stairs. Hey, biscuits and gravy.
Right, you didn't. Did you tell anyone about your conversation with Wabash? I was unconscious, so I
No,
certainly
I
wouldn't
didn't.
know. So none of us. So I mean,
No, but because after that, after like to me, he seemed very like apologetic and like wanting to help, but also like enough of this bullshit. So
I don't know.
that was kind of a private moment. I
I'm
feel
gonna
like.
peek out into the town, like outside.
Seems pretty dead. Like everyone's still sleeping.
oh, they stay up at night and make the noise and light the fires.
Is there like any little like nothing's open, like no one's out and about yet?
I mean, there's a few people. Like there are, when like,
I just
late
want to
at night.
walk
You have
up
to
to
have
somebody
Dagon.
or a
just
guard
walk-
or anyone. Excuse me.
He looks real tired, like he's on like shift work.
Are the Slythons not active during the day?
They don't like the sun very much. Some do, but the ones out here don't seem to come out. You'll want to be careful for sinkholes, though. Our farmers are out in the fields. We have some couple of oases.
So if we're traveling through the valley, can we make it to another safe place before night?
You're gonna want to get started, but yeah.
Like where?
If you continue to head northeast of here, you're gonna pass the looming statues of our grand masters. And eventually you'll reach the other side of the chasm around nightfall. I suggest at the top you would make camp there.
Do you have any type of horses or anything?
We do, but we're not going to be able to spare them. We use them for the crops.
Not even for money.
It's not going to do us much good.
Is there anything you need more than a horse?
I'm not sure.
Glister.
Wood? Maybe? I guess if you had a large pile of wood, we burn a lot at night. And it's quite a journey to the nearest forest. We have to go into the Faroth forest. And that's about a 2-day journey. You might actually find one of our expeditions on the way back. They're due later this afternoon.
Yeah, I don't have like a bunch of wood on me.
Well, one of our camps is near the Faroth forest. If you need a place to stay, you could go there.
I'll have to ask.
Is that in the
group
same
if it's
direction?
worth- Oh, it is. But I can give you this. This is called Winterweed, and it burns for a very long time.
I can't accept it because I can't give you anything in return.
Oh, it's just for letting us come stay here.
Miss, I don't know who you are.
Well, I don't need this anymore because it was to get rid of these like Yeti things in the mountains, and we don't need it. And I have a bunch of it, so if you want one, you can have it.
Yeah, I'll take it. So, thank you. Thank you. He gets a good look at you. He kind of walks away mumbling himself. She looked really weird.
But he took your weed, so.
But this is just good weed.
Your interactions as Veer are awesome because they're so obviously like alien from
Yeah.
like normal society. It's awesome.
Yeah.
We're friends. So Ned comes down in his full plate. I want to apologize to Whisper. I wanted to help yesterday, but something happened and I was unable.
I think maybe it worked because like I feel great and nobody here did anything, so it's got to be one of the gods, right? Maybe it did work.
I did pray to my god.
What? So maybe it was your god.
Yeah, and Nana.
I mean, less maybe her,
We
but
also had a priestess come for you.
oh, did she pray also?
She
She
prayed
talk,
to us.
she talk about how you'll be reborn if you die.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was some bullshit.
But here I am.
Reborn.
Reborn? You look great.
I feel great. I'm
not gonna eat this.
It's really good.
It's really good. Honestly, it's carbs. Ned, I can't have that.
Ned, do you feel reconnected?
No. And I'm not. Honestly, it feels like this. It feels like there's something grabbing me.
That is dark.
That would be uncomfortable.
I think we should just get on our way.
I think
I do too, because we're not really supposed to even be here.
one more night wouldn't harm us.
For
It's already gotten a little late in the day. We need as much time as possible to make.
It's literally the morning, Bjorn.
No one's even awake, Bjorn. It's been like 10 minutes.
What?
Bjorn, honestly, if we're going to go rescue Helena, I'm not sure we can just keep putting on pause.
And like, this town kind of sucks. Like, I feel like no one wants us anywhere. And we're not even supposed to be in here.
All right.
Like, they're supposedly looking for our bodies.
No, they got eaten from anus to forehead.
And the children lay.
Okay. If you all feel that it is best to head out now, then let's go.
Unless we could see if they sell any cold weather gear.
They don't.
Ah, right.
They said we have to make it to wherever.
Chishnev.
I wonder if
Don't say
anyone
that.
I wonder if anyone here has ever been there.
We can
you do?
always quick check.
Did you find anybody? Well, you brought the. How did you find that priestess?
I was pointed in the direction by a young man.
Oh, I bet you taught him a lot.
I
Taught him a few words.
He doesn't pray to the blood sorcerers anymore.
Oh, right, that's
I didn't
good.
know that you found somebody who's praying to blood source.
He couldn't speak Abyssal very well. It's quite sad.
Well, what do we do? Do we go now?
Yeah, I think so.
You see Alendra nodding her head in agreement.
All right. We're going to say goodbye to
Tawabish?
Wraithen's Hollow.
Not Tawabish.
You know?
I think so.
Right, you gather your gear, you head out the other side of Wraithen's Hollow into a wasteland of. It looks like Death Valley in some ways. And you travel throughout the rest of the day. As you reach the gaze of the massive statues looming in the desert, you walk under them and their shadows stretch long across the desert. And it feels like they're watching you, almost like they're following you.
Yeah, it's because Whisper's a freaking Loki.
I'm a Kef GPS.
Yeah.
As you continue to walk, you begin your long journey toward Chichnev. Days begin to pass as you continue day after day, walking, staying hidden across the paths of Tyve. You walk for nearly a week, staying the night in the camps of the Fangroth Forest. You cross massive sequoia-style trees. You cross large hills the size of mountains as though you're walking through the Appalachians, until finally you crest one of those mountains and down in a valley of timberlands, like a hinterland of winter and pines, you see Chichnev. Throughout your journey, you crossed other statues of those looming gazers, those guardians of the blood sorcerers of Kef. And as you stand now at the precipice, your entire journey taking you with detours and days, it's taking you about 2 weeks to reach this point. Our vision takes a turn.
Yeah, like when they said you're marked, like they're definitely dragging you. One.
And good thing they said it was okay for us to go to Chichnev.
Yeah.
Cattle must graze.
Oh, that's crazy.
So the music higher. In a dark room with only red lights glowing, a sickly, old-looking hand is seen in a pool of what would be moonlight through the overcast clouds. 2 figures in all white gowns bow before this dark room, and the figure most likely sits on some type of throne, only silhouetted with dark red curtains behind it. The room seems large, hollow. My lord, we see them traversing nearer to Chichnev. The one who was marked. He lives. Should we bring the cattle back? I made a promise. They may go. But watch if they ever return. They most likely made a deal with our allies, with our great enemy. But they will find nothing when they return. Isn't that right? And red eyes in the darkness, you hear Helena's voice. there will be no Edenari to return to. And our game comes to an end.
Oh, dang. You're gonna lead an assault on the Ednari?
I mean, yeah, she agreed to.
I agreed too.
They're pretty messed up.
Bruh.
Oh no.
Dude.
I still
Well,
like
why
it
would you
here.
do
Well, we're
that?
gonna try and rescue you. We're gonna rescue you before.
I'm
that
gonna be real, like Veer doesn't like them, but Veer also doesn't know if they're worse than the chain. Like,
It's hard to be
like
worse
she's
than the
like,
chain.
yeah, like she's just like, I don't know if they're really that terrible. She doesn't really like what they're doing with like the blood stuff.
It sounds like he was injured. Like he's
Oh,
feeling
he's
the
messed up.
effects of
I'm
that.
surprised
That's-
he's alive.
That's amazing.
We should go kill him now.
I thought he was gonna pass off everything to you. Oh.
He's like a level 30.
That is our game. So we will not be back in 2 weeks. We do have a conflict, so we'll let you know on social media if we can reschedule that. But please do not look for us in 2 weeks. We will be back for sure in a month, and hopefully you'll see us before then.
And always on the Discord.
Yes,
Come
please
hang out
join
on
us
Can
on the
we
Discord.
do dark light?
Oh, Dark Light.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, dark.
I meant good, but yeah, dark.
Oh,
Yeah, dark,
No.
dark for you.
not even light.
I think Aaron was like,
Eriverse for sure light.
Kiara's an
yeah,
interesting.
emotional.
Neutral.
yeah,
You were trying to help, but
you neutral.
I don't know. I feel all over the board.
you were pretty good. I think. I think
I
light.
think I did some.
Yeah, you tried with Nana, and you tried.
I did
like,
try to help Whisper.
You prayed to
Um,
Taurus. Dark.
I feel like there were some things that.
I don't know.
were
Bjorn didn't suck the blood out, so I'm thinking
Oh,
Yeah, that's
shit.
true.
two
Yeah.
evils.
Didn't even give us bread.
I think that was as close to a light game as you could have.
I think that, but earlier I was thinking.
But
I'm
guys, she
trying to
doesn't
remember.
want it.
I know.
No, but earlier I was thinking that I did something and I was like, oh, that's not good. But I can't remember what it was.
No.
you gave me a hallucinogenic mushroom.
Oh
and
yeah,
my
maybe it was all the
illness.
drugs. But that was in like trying to be
ease
nice.
my pain.
Yeah, I think I'm
Bjorn
probably light.
approved the drugs.
This is I
I
think
think it's a light game.
I think this is
Yeah.
my second
I
light
agree.
game.
All right,
out
that
of
puts us,
ever.
everyone, so you know, we're at +3 now.
Which gives you another bonus.
Yes, it does.
Ooh.
If you all want to know,
Yep.
it gives us rerolls on ones on healing.
Hey.
Nice.
The light slowly begins to return.
Oh.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, that's
Thanks,
it.
Yeah.
guys.
Good night.
Whew,
Have a
well,
good
that
one.
was amazing.
The smoke, gray clouds of fire and ash that burn the skies of Tyve. Mountains of iron, seas of bone, in hardships we must strive. Though I still know the songs from yore of virtue, hope, and light. But I have ne'er seen their like, for darkness is our plight. Oh, thrum, thrum, hear the hum of heartbeat, chain, and ire. Steel your courage to the mast, or throw it on the pyre. The cold, sharp winds bring pain and death. These harsh lands we survive. Our warmth, it comes from hearth and home, but never from the skies. Oh, Tyve, 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 you'll never leave alive. This place is all our prison, but one where you can thrive. And you can wail against those gods and pillage, scream and fight. But fear the darkness in this land, for it is born of light. Oh, Tyve, 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 we're proud to be alive. And you can say we've lost our minds, or laugh and call us mad. But this place has become our home, so you'll never see us sad. The smoke, gray clouds of fire and ash that burn the skies of Tyve. Mountains of iron, seas of bone, in hardships we must strive. Though I still know the songs from yore of virtue, hope, and light. But I have ne'er seen their sight, for darkness is our plight. Oh, thrum, thrum, hear the hum of heartbeat, chain, and ire. We'll pour a drink for Tyve, our love, until we all expire. We'll pour a drink for Tyve, our love, until we all expire.